way, baby.
Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already, you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send with me tonight. I run away.
Yo, what up guys? Godfather 99X here. I am actually gonna restart that song for next time. That actually was pretty fucking good. Let's scoot my camera over a minute. And yeah. But anyway, we're back with more Lost Judgment. We're gonna continue on. My doggo is standing right over there for some odd reason. Do you want to sleep on their desk like you usually do? Is it going to be a common occurrence whenever I stream now? You're just gonna sit here begging for my attention even though I'm already giving you my attention all day? I've given you cuddles all day. I've given you all the love all day. Giving you love a week. Come on. Come lay down. Spidey, come on, lay down. There you go, girl. Alright, so we're back here. I realized I said I was gonna do more school diaries, but I can't right now. We're not in Eden Jean show, which sucks. So we're gonna have to go through. We might not be able to actually finish school diaries. Oh, I might have fucked up. I might have actually fucked up here. Okay, is there anything I can... Ooh, there are actual side quests over here. Hold up, there's side quests. Might have dropped this.
Excuse
Let's
me.
give her
ありがとうございました
4-leaf clover. Alrighty. Let's go.
Hey, Yagami-san, it's Sugiura.
Hey,
Shirosaki-sensei and the others just got to Charles. They're getting ready to grill Mamiya-san.
got it. Then I'll head back soon.
Thanks.
Alrighty. So we're gonna be as soon as I get back, Charles, you and me could go and answer every single one of my questions. Okay, so I think we're not gonna be able to continue. That kind of sucks, though. I won't lie. So I guess we're not going to be finishing up. I guess we're not going to be finishing up. What you call it? The school diary, because if I can't even do them right now, and I think we're going to be stuck here in the Jingsho for a while. Cafe bar romance. I said, give me that damn money. Move it. Move it. I don't have the code to open Red Star. I'm just a part-timer. Don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. What the? Is that a robbery? And cut. That's the last shot for the day. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow morning, we pick this back up at Studio Extras. You'll be getting an email from us soon. Thanks again. Man, they were shooting Officer Lone 4 here. I wish I could snuck in among the extras. According to Shatter, they're shooting a robbery scene at another location, too. Are movies with robbery that popular? Oh, it's for a movie. Jeez, I was really worried for a second there. Guess I should beat it. Don't want to get in the way of cleanup. Yeah, you don't want to. Ooh. And then we also have another side quest here. Maybe? I think we gotta go upwards. Sexy club we can't go into, it sucks. And this is Kazuto Jomonji office, so maybe it's him. Might you be Yagami-san?
Yep.
Oh yeah! Taki Yagami-an, you might be... Shh, please you call me Kazaki while you're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Aroto Okazaki. That's my real name, in fact. That's the face of the masked rider. He's younger than I thought. Well then, Yagami-san. Before you enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. That you won't tell anyone what you're about to see. What I'm about to see. Very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please. What that's the true identity of Kazuto Jumonji.
Huh?
I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumonji are written by the 10 of us here, including myself. In the other words, Kazuto Jumonji is in one person. He's a group of authors.
Huh?
Oh, isn't that like a whole group really? Isn't that what that one author, the author who made I Am Number 4, who wrote I Am Number 4. Pidgeot's Lord, the pseudonym of James Frey and Joby Hughes. So yeah, James Frey and Joby Hughes. It was 2 people. Just like how this one right here is made up of 10 people. Pidgeot's Lord, the pseudonym, it's quote-quote the author of I Am Number 4 and the Lorien Legacy series. Which, mind you, if I Am Number 4, the movie actually did well, we would have seen everything from 1 up to 9, if I remember correctly. And we would have seen a lot of them get together and actually fight the enemies. I forget their fucking names. Sorry, I'm going on a fucking book tangent. I haven't read the books in a long while, but I remember them. I didn't actually get the finished series, surprisingly, which sucks. But no, if it actually did really well, which is what they were hoping for, we would have gotten many more books. Unfortunately, the movie did not do well, which I think the movie was amazing in my opinion. It actually captured the book to an extent pretty good. You got to remember, they were doing a book from a book to a movie, which a lot of books do, like, a lot of movies do take from book that they're actually being based off of. And a lot of them do suck. A lot of them do well if they are given the time and everything. But, unfortunately, this movie was not given time to actually do. But no, that's... I really love that book series. And when I found out that it was Pitakett's lore, which I actually thought was an actual person for the longest fucking time as a kid. When I found out that it was actually 2 different people, it was really interesting that 2 people actually worked on the whole entire series. God, can we get a reboot of I Am Number 4? But instead of doing it a movie, we can actually do it as a TV series. Like, I would love to see that. Give us like an hour and everything, and do each season portraying each individual character and them meeting up and everything, like we did with number 4 and number 6. And, I believe it was number 6, if I remember correctly. I want to look that up, but I know that couldn't take time away from the game. But anywho, I would love to see that if it done as a series. If it done as a movie, I feel like it's going to fail again. But if it done as a series, because we have technology from back then has advanced way more, but then again, the graphics back then were fucking amazing, and they still hold up to that day. Go watch the movie I Am Number 4 if you have not yet. Because the graphics still hold up even to this day. They still hold up really well. Anyway, let's get back into the game. I am done with my tangent. So, yeah. Wow, whole group, really? The chaos of the math writer. So that's how you write your books in so many different genres at such an impossible pace. Yep. It's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities all writing at the same time.
I see.
Pretty neat trick. Oh, so that's a detective? A Comro's a detective at that. I bet he has a lot of good stories. Curious. Please have a seat, Yagami-san. Allow me to explain our request to you. It's a real surprise. So many people are all writing as one person. Yeah, I don't know of any other groups like us, that's for sure. But truth be told, each of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had a publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pen for good. So how did you come to work together? How else? Through social media. I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of a joint authorship, so we tried it and it worked.
I see.
That's interesting. And I hear your first effort was smash hit. Oh, yes. It was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. It exists only because the tens of us worked on it together. Some of us came up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at building plot. Where each of us may be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author.
By the way,
Still, it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. It just depends on how you divvy it up. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. There are actually, beside Pitikit Lore, there are actually several other writers that are actually like several people. Like there's authors that are actually several different people. Just saying. And I'm in charge of managing the member schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know? A former editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. Ask about the stolen ideas. I heard that some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? Okay, so it's about half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out and immediately became a hot topic because of this one trick which was depicted in the story. The thing was, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were publishing.
In other words,
So another author beats you to the punch. Yes, and when we published ours later, we were accused of
does that
plagiarism.
mean?
Chance it was coincidence that the content just happened to be similar. That's pretty hard to imagine, because it wasn't just a trick I mentioned earlier. It was also the setting, the structure, even the character trait. They were all almost exactly the same. So, too many similarity for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You could only say it was coincidence if there had been one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called a coincidence.
I see.
Alright, I get it. It wasn't just that one book that plagiarized stuff. Same author put out 3 more books after that in succession, all with the ideas that were just like ours. Just ask about the author plagiarizing them.
By the way,
Could you tell me about this author you think is stealing your ideas? Name it Suguro Futaba. The first novel was published more than 10 years ago, and it was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest, but after that, his book seemed to go nowhere. People said he was just a one-hit wonder. Then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turns into a famous bestseller, right? And that book was nearly identical to one of ours we had yet to release. So one after another, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. How people think he made this miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're so suspicious of the guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I did think about that. If we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Monji. I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while also hiding how we write, don't you? Yeah, it probably would be. You know, it could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court, and that's why he steals from you. If that's true, it would be completely infuriating. Ugh, unforgivable. Aren't you already asked other detectives to look into the matter? There have been 3.
does that mean?
What kind of investigation did they conduct? Oh, they looked for a way to hack us and whether our room was bugged. They tried really hard but couldn't find anything. None of them came up with anything? Nope. And yet our idea kept being stolen. You really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. Could be a tough nut to crack if the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. It could be one of the other authors. Thank you, that's all very useful information you provided.
Excuse me.
I'd like to proceed to this investigation by collecting more info. Is it alright if I interview the other author too? Yeah, please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. Not great. I appreciate that. Alright, time for a thorough recon mission.
Excuse me.
Hey, excuse me, I'm a detective named Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, Yagami-san. Oh, Kakzaki-san told me about you. I'm Takachi Hojo. In the world of Kazuto Junmonji, I did science and military research plus security for the office. I am a Satul. I research Western mythology and civilization. You might say I'm the fancy buff too. Here to look into any spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? Been taking measures against spies yourself. Yeah, what kind of measures? Set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tried to sneak in. We actually already had a security camera, but we felt one wasn't enough. After all, we were still getting our information stolen in with locked door too. At this point, we figured we just gotta outsmart the perpetrator. There was nothing in security footage. Nope. And no evidence of a break-in either. Still, information was getting stolen. It still is. So
By the
fucking
way.
weird. Have you taken any anti-hacking measures? Of course. With so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers offline.
I see.
Well, that sounds like a good move. Chance of a leak coming from memory devices which get taken outside? Doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of that all the time too. I haven't gone so far at search their bag though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. No chance of information being leaked and low chance of any burglaries. Okay, thank you for your cooperation. See, here's the thing. They could be doing, they don't check, so that could actually be a thing of, it could be an author doing it, or an author staying late to work on it and actually taking the whole entire thing and sending it to the dude. They are the dude themselves in order to be able to, and just been doing stuff, seeing how successful they are right now.
Excuse me.
Shaggy haired young. I think it's him. Hello? It's gonna be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. Once Manabe-kun gets in the zone, he can't hear anything. Talk to him right now won't do you any good.
Huh.
He's so skilled at fleshing out characters. He did really breathe life into them. That guy going to be awesome. He'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness to boot knights. Who knew the hero had its side to a character? It's like finding gold in a river. Actually full of life while he works. Honestly, it's the character himself. But to be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. I'll talk to them.
Excuse me.
3, 5, 7, 8. There are 2 missing. Can I direct you some questions? Oh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikuro Machiyama. By the way, author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on
It's
phone.
Yagami.
Oh, interesting. I'm Taki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takara Ayahara. I may not look it, but I used to be screenwriter for The Dunce, the period drama. Yeah, I wrote episode 5 through 7. You remember that pre-joke Nobunaga tells? Well, The Dunce. Hold up. Is that an actual thing? Give me 1 second. I wanted the... Alrighty, I can't find it. Maybe let's save the tour of your career minutiae for later. I'm Makoto Nishimura, and since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author, so you here to ask it something?
Yep.
I want to know if any of you have seen anything Spitchits. Anything Spitchits? No, I can't think of anything. Me neither. Well, actually, there's one thing I noticed. I think Mikuro-chan changed her shampoo recently.
Huh?
Excuse me. Maybe you found someone special, Mikuro-chan? Haruo-san, please, enough with the near sexual harassment. Hey, by the way, is this a meeting space for y'all? Yeah, it's a nice place to get refreshed, especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting, huh? But you wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cabaret club. You happen to use this space for actual purposes like idea meetings, and yes, even some random chit-chat at times. So true. Do lots of amazing brainstorming here.
I see.
Okay, so you all bounce ideas off each other in here. Yeah, Kazuto Jomonji wouldn't exist without the brainstorming sessions. We share our ideas, we play to each other's strengths, and we polish everything up for each other. In fact, we were doing that right before you started asking your questions. And we'll get right back to it when
By
you're
the
done.
way,
By any chance, do the brainstorm sessions take place at same time every day? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? Details of your work are being discussed. Those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. Would be even easier if you guys met at the same time daily. You hit on something there. What a deduction. One that I deduced myself. I've always thought the plate's a bug. Can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that? Yeah, since 3 detectives already came and didn't find anything, it probably wasn't a bug. If those guys are having a regular idea meeting, surely a plagiarist would see them as an opportunity. The fuck? Is that a gunshot? Not again. That were probably damn neighborhood pranksters. Pranksters, yeah. A bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops in Yakuza. Guys, remember the last time we heard firecrackers? It was when another detective was here. Detective also thought it was gunshots. Surprising, it sound like that make people think of gang warfare. Even with the Tojo Gun clan gone, it's still Komurocho. Firecrackers, last heard was a previous detective would hear. That's interesting. There's a light one. Look like the Gonna make it, huh? Alright, well, get some rest. Bye. Sorry. Oh,
It's
hello.
Yagami.
Yagami, name. I'm a detective. I'm Rimi Makita. I'm in charge of the love story mostly. Sorry you heard that. A bit embarrassing for me. No, I apologize. Didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was talking to Matsi Michi Ichi, one of the other members of Kazuto Shonmanji. Not coming to work today? No. Kind of fickle. He has a habit of feeling down, so he's absent pretty often. Like to come in and out of the blue and surprise us, only take off for another 2 months.
Does that mean?
Do you have an actual illness? Perhaps. Kind of illness that make you play games in your room all day.
I see.
That's sound difficult to deal with. Sure is, but he got the talent and he comes up with the idea nobody else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twitch too. If only he weren't so unstable. Sometimes he can be in slump for half the year. Maybe that's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish he could have stable genius. Anyway, I'm sort of a caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I were to ever chide him, even a little, he'd go into a slump. What a handful. I can see you're having a hard time. I think that's all of them. Now, let me sit back and figure out exactly what I know, now know. Chances are pretty damn low that any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental leak took place, so that leaves... Hard thing going, Yagami-san. Did you find anything? No, nothing decided yet. There's only one way I can think of for the book I did leak. Expected, not because of an outsider. Should I tell Zaku-san? It could be careless of me to make claims without any
By the
evidence.
way,
Are you sure there's only one member absent today? See, only 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sanada-kun went up to the roof. Yeah, it's him. Alright, because I don't see him. Hey, so he went up the roof. That's fine. I'll talk to him later. Yeah, I thought it was somebody on the inside. You're Yagami-san, right? Yes, I'm going around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sanada-san? Questions? Of course, I'm happy to cooperate. Anyway, Kenichi Sanada. I'm in charge of structuring in Kazuto Jonmonji. What do you mean by structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of the story. I make a judgment to the ups and downs of drama, and I set up the foreshadowing. I kind of understand, but not really. Maybe, for example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character backstory stronger. Little tweak like that can make a big difference in how fun and readable the story is. My role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story to analyze where we can make those improvements.
I see.
Okay, I'm starting to get the
By
idea.
the way,
So, Sanada-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office lately? Suspicious? Actually, yes.
huh?
Oh, really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? I suppress him a bit.
Excuse me.
Could you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. It's not exactly something I want another person to know.
Please.
Detective-bound confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'm going to be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. Expect 1 of 10 writers to spy.
Huh?
Believe someone on the inside is selling our idea to someone on the outside. Can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility, but
Excuse me.
it's not a 10. Is there a reason or any evidence that leads you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my beliefs. Truth is, few members of Kazuto Jumonji are thinking about going independent.
Does that mean?
You mean start over as single authors again? Yeah, they must finally regain their confidence because of all the hits we've had as Kazuto Jumonji. They think they can go out on their own and write books that'll actually sell. Why don't they just do it instead of selling an idea to an outsider? What's the point of that? Well, we're in a situation where, what should I explain first? Members of Kazuto Jumonji had signed a contract that prohibited them from going independent for at least 5 years. 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Oh, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Jumonji. In exchange for accepting severe restriction, we've all received regular royalties. Don't have that type of thing as single author, where you're at risk of enduring long moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. See, so another benefits of working in a group with the other authors. Yeah, it's a huge benefit. One which would disappear after they're independent from Kazuto Jumonji. Remember, we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji, the corporate entity.
I see.
Well, that makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes, but if Kazuto Jumonji were to break up completely, that would be a different story. The contract stipulates that if such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. Here is what I now believe. One of the authors wanting to be independent is selling the info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumonji. This is why you think the suspect had to be someone on the inside. I do. Not totally convinced, but the motive makes sense at least.
Excuse me.
We're the members who want to become independent. I'm sorry. Even after all I've just told you, I can't bring myself to sell out my coworkers. I understand. Argument said, I like the work you do as Kazuto Jumonji, and I don't think I could make it on my own. Breakup is something I desperately want to prevent, so I hope you can use your investigation to shine a light on truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Thank you. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumonji. Are you done talking to Sanada-kun?
Yep.
Yes. Finished up just now. You know, Yagami-san, there was one thing I neglected to tell you. Might turn out to be nothing, but... Tell me, something trivial could turn out to be a clue in the investigation. Well, it's about an odor. An odor? Yeah. The authors have been complaining about a strange smell lately. It wafts in from nowhere and then disappeared before we can track it.
Does that mean?
What sort of smell is it? I would say oily. It smelled like oil. Almost like if you left out some meat for a while. That kind of oily, rancid smell. But it never comes during meals. There are never tracks or anything on the floor, so we just don't know where it could be coming from. Yeah, pretty puzzling. Sorry, it probably had nothing to do with your investigation. No, all hints are valuable. I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. I hope there are more good ones than bad. I am doing terrible with talking today. Mysterious odor, what could it be? Oops. I think we need to go up one more? No. You go down one. Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the author to keep out of your way. Alright, time for a good look around. The most interesting location in the meeting space where they exchanged their ideas. It said no bugs or wiretaps were ever found there, but maybe they missed something. That unidentified odor. I hope I can actually find out where it's coming from. Where could it be? When it comes to smell, I just know who to call. Excellent. I have a donut. I need to look around some more. I might have to look this up because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. We're missing you. Well, there's one here. But we're missing 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I knocked over you. Alrighty, I'm gonna look this up because I'm actually confused. Hold up. I am actually confused. Give me 1 second. Use NeoSeeker, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Verified. How do you call in? Oh.
I believe. All right, let's go. Good dog. Very good dog.
Arf, arf. What? On cigarette butt bothering.
Excuse me.
You allowed smoking in this office? I didn't realize we could do that. Not your earthly dates. Yeah, some of the authors say they can't come with the ideas unless they smoke. We're most often banned smoking, but this is art, so we are pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't crazy about
I
it.
see.
I get it. That also why you have the window open in December? Yes. Ventilation system never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikuro-chan, the young lady, opened the window at the start of every meeting. In the outdoor smoke while we talk.
Does that mean...
But when your voices leak outside, isn't there a risk of someone overhearing? I doubt it. I mean, we're on the third floor. Besides, we're not that loud, and the next building over it's some distance away. Oh, he really doesn't worry about that. I think I'll look around the windows anyways.
All right, let's go. Attaboy.
What is it, boy? Something nearby? Okay, let me see what's going on.
What the...
What are these stains? You were trying to show me the stains, huh? I saw them earlier. I didn't realize I needed to have, them. I wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird poo. More stains above the window, too. Weird.
Hey.
There's hair. What that's looked like animal fur. Why is this here? What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take Dada home. But we're close in on deadline. Come on, just this once. No way. I've told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course I know. You're not showing Dada to anyone, are you? What do you mean? We're saying the other day how you can make it on your own now. What? I don't want to believe it, but... Come on, you two. Stop arguing. Ragmi-san, looks like your fears have come true, Sanada-san. The authors have all gotten suspicious of each other. I've been able to trust them myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us. In any case, there's no more time to waste. I'll have to speed up my investigation. Two strange pieces of evidence I found. The animal fur and smelly stains. Smell is really strong, too. Maybe I should get Rampo to sniff out its sorts.
All right, let's go. Good dog. Very good dog.
Rampo. Huh? Do you want to go outside the room? Let me go do the rooftop? Get something up there? I wonder what it could be. Only one way to find out.
You're doing great. Got something? This way, huh? Got something? Doing great. This way,
New
huh?
cloudy pain. Pure lead.
Attaboy.
What's this? A cat food can? What's that doing here? Might be what caught stains at the office. Or those things could be emitting smell. Sonata-kun, do you expect your own teammates as well? I think there's a possibility, or rather, it's the only possibility left after the process of elimination. What are you saying? You shouldn't keep turning a blind eye, Otsuzaki-san. You should confront the facts and expose the perpetrator before Kazuto Jomonji implodes from within. Sonata-kun, you saying... Oh, Yagami-san. Nod-san, I think you can hold off on your big confrontation until you're the results of my investigation. Huh? Did you find something? Yes, I think I figured out suspect unique strategy. Really? Two stains in the office, the animal's fur and the can of cat food. The window that always opened during their idea meetings. And they're the reason detective couldn't find any wiretaps or hacks. If I combine all the things, I've got enough evidence to expose truth. I'm going to deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it based on the evidence. Firstly, the method by which suspect was stealing information was. Probably suspect listened in. I understand your brainstorm session take place at the same time every evening, so if someone were to use a listening device precisely at that time, he could steal your ideas for a next novel. Wait, hold on. there weren't any bugs. That's right, Yagami-san. Remember 3 detective came in, couldn't find one bug? I don't blame them for not being able to find it. But the bug only showed up when it was needed. Showed up? Listening device?
Yep.
Yeah, it's thought up and then ingenious way to bring it here in here. You see, to keep solving the mystery with the marks left at the office. Marks? Those marks tell us how the suspect would call in his bug. Okay, there were strange stains outside the office window, and they smelled like greasy meat. Outside the window, I wouldn't know what those were. Luckily, I found source of smell in a corner of the rooftop. Cat food? Yes, in all likelihood, Setback dropped cat food from its can into the protrusion right outside the window. But the process would stain the outside wall. So, you're saying that can of cat food is what called the bug?
Yep.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's found evidence which revealed suspect's identity. Who? Ventura gets? I gotta say, the only thing I'm guessing is that you're not sure yourself, Yagami-san. But you explain things with a little more conviction, of course I have conviction. Okay. Huh? Is that fur? Tuft of animal fur. It was found near stains on the wall. Its fur is most likely from cat. Cat? Are you saying a cat with spine on
Yep.
it? Yes, or more precisely, a cat wearing a wire. Are you serious? And that's how they were listening in on our ideas meetings. Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up to the group and drop the cat food right outside the window. Then he would release the cat and direct it to head toward the food. Wait, hold on. Do you really think a creature as apathetic as cat could be baited like
No.
that? Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand, so it would leave at sight of food. Ah, that's fucked. Yeah, that might be a trick. Cats are snooty, but not so snooty they can ignore real hunger. The meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait wood plates. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open to let cigarette smoke out. With the bug cat sitting right outside, your concentrations were leaking like a broken faucet. I can hardly picture this. There's still something I'm not convinced about, Yagami-san. Our meetings can get pretty long. Even if the cat were well trained, wouldn't it just get up and walk away after it's eaten its food? Yes, I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication. Sleep medication? The owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. I've heard you can ask a vet for a prescription. I really think the perpetrator would go that far. Yes, sure. You think he could have just hung a listening device from a string or something? But think about it. The device on string would eventually be seen. But if someone just sees a sleeping cat, who would care? You have a point. Nobody would even think to shoot a sleeping cat. It's a weird trick, but it's simply a new and highly effective way of hiding in plain sight. Now, having said that, if a detective were to come and investigate, the suspect would still want to keep the bug from being found. Ah, and if the cat was just outside the window, it would set off the detective bug detector. Right, and yet the bug detector would never set off anything, let alone the cat. You even had a detective come in immediately after an idea meeting once. How could it never have been found? Suspect probably had a way to chase the cat away if needed. I believe he did that even today in the time that I've been here. What? Measure taken by the suspect to chase away the cat. I was interviewing everyone here. I heard a firecracker go off outside. I understand they went off and sprayed the other detective who came here before me. That's true now that you mention it. Whenever a detective shows up, the suspect set off the firecracker to wake up the sleeping cat. Ah. The cat can be put in shallow sleep by adjusting the medicine dosage. But certainly awaken and hide from that noise. That's true. I used to take sleeping pills myself, but I would startle awake by an earthquake alert.
In other words,
Now then, all that's lead me to the following conclusion. Suspect was someone on the outside, because anybody on the inside would be able to obtain information without the need of a bug. Sure, that makes sense. Are we in agreement, Sonata-kun? We are. The suspect had to be near the building as he spied on me. He had to be able to chase the cat away with a firecracker. We've got to. You're already in meetings. It's scheduled starting now, isn't it? Suspect might be nearby, checking in on what we're doing. Preparing to listen in on the idea of meeting. A man? Oh, shit. Yeah. Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't ya?
Hold up.
We look kind of far. You grab this stamina X. That's cool. I like these chase scenes. I won't lie. Some of them are kind of dumb. But some of them are cool, like where you get to jump over stuff. And I'm like, I wish I could do that in the actual game.
Won't get away.
No, like, I will say I wish I could catch him if I'm this close. Thank you. God damn it. Ow. I pressed the wrong button.
Won't get away.
God damn it.
Hold up.
We're about to press. Oh, and it, there we go.
gotcha. Hey,
So you're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumonji. I don't know what you're talking about. That can of cat food. It had your fingerprints on it. You didn't think to wipe them off? What? You can hand it over to the police, you know. Damn it. Of course I don't actually have any principles, but this is in courtroom, so I'd say I'm not bluffed a little. It's time to give up and admit your crime. Forget it. Give me back the cat food can. Bitch. God, people like that are so dumb. Ow, okay, I'm sorry. So who are you? Were you stealing the writer's ideas? Is your name Seguga Goruko Futaba? Hi, Yagami-san, did you catch that? Ah, it's you. Know that person? Yes, this is Watsunari Tenjinbachi, our editor in charge.
huh?
Purple's your editor? Oh, former editor to be exact. What do you mean? He was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked for him to be assigned after he caught some trouble.
Does that mean?
Kind of trouble. He advertised his new book on social media without our consent before he even decided to publish it. We were still working on the plot points, none of which had been made public. Your own editor leaked classified information. Then the readers were expecting the great novel when we didn't even know how or if we were going to complete it. I even disclosed its private Twitch and story in an effort to save a marketing campaign. In the end, we had to scrap the novel and start another one from scratch. Ugh.
Huh.
So that's what happened. It's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me, what? After all that happened, you decided to release your Sleeping Detective series with another publisher. That editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. He stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign.
No way.
You took out your frustration by stealing their ideas and selling them to an unknown writer. Writer and slump will pay anything for good ideas. I'm sure that man took full advantage. What you're going to do to me? We'll leave it up to the court to decide what you'll be charged with. No. God, I hate when I have to try to say no and it's like really fucking when I'm just reading. It's dumb in my opinion. And so much Yagami-san. So glad we were able to get the perp. Sonata-kun, are we good now? With Kakizaki-san. You should know that I recognize your talent, but I cannot condone the struts in your teammates. Ugh. Know that some of our authors are looking to go independent. I also know that worried you. I'm sorry, ever since the plagiarism at the teamwork in Kazudo Jumonji had been in shambles, we have to start making improvements. Let's start with trusting our members and working at one. Can I count on you for that, Sonata-kun? Yes, of course. I think I'm looking forward to Kazudo Jumonji next book. It's going to be a book about Yakumi's Yakumi's adventure. Yak Dagger Breaker. Learn how to use it from skill app in the pods menu. How much did we? Yeah, we didn't earn that much, which is kind of sad. I'm gonna save that. Well, actually, god damn it.
Really, guys?
I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Apparently there's another robbery scene here. I said give me the goddamn money, move it. I don't have to go to the open register. I'm just a part-timer. I don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. What the, is that a robbery? But weren't they shooting the same scene before? They said they were done. What's it? Temporary closed due to filming. Something doesn't add up. They were done shooting in a cafe on Tanachi Street. Who would anyone bother shooting identical scenes at different locations? I don't see any staff around to fit you. I should observe the storefront for a bit. I do the back of Cafe Alps, which means I gotta figure. Well, actually, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. God damn it. God, stop blocking. Matsuyama. Bye, bitch.
And stay down.
I got 1,000 yen from that, which is great. Alrighty, so we need to go to the back. I heard something I can pick up here real quick. I've been playing for an hour already. Barely. You think I'm on select creep look.
いらっしゃいませ。
I'm gonna buy like 20 of these. I know I need sturdy iron. I also need worn magnets. I'm gonna buy like 15. So I know where to grab some stuff.
ありがとうございました。
I did not realize I could actually buy that stuff from here. That is cool. There's a dude here. Oh, it's that one game. Now I don't know what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Okay, that sucked. Also, it's so much, there's so much more people. Okay, so what am I supposed to be? It said I need to head to the back of Cafe Alps. I need to. I'm gonna use Neo Seeker. Let's see if I've ever seen Alp try using one. Thank you, Gothy. I'm having a great stream so far. I'm just having to look up shit because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing at times. Have I ever seen you use one of these signs before?
Hey.
Wait, is that an actual saying there's a robbery right now? I hope I'm just worried about nothing, but if I'm right about that, there's a real problem. I should check out the situation for myself. Maybe I'll loop around the back of the store and pop in quietly. Alrighty, we figured it out. I just had to look up that one thing. Damn it, locked. Well, this is an emergency. Oh yeah, we have luck picking. That would easy.
That'll do it.
And there we go. Hey, got it. That was so easy. What the fuck? Good sir, you're dead. Hear me? No, please, don't do this. I can't open that. I really can't. I knew it. That sign was saying there's a robbery right now. Not a film shoot. Gotta call the cops. It's going nowhere. Fuck it. Now, give me the money or this lady dying right in front of me. Shit. This is bad. No time for cops. I have to do something. But what can I do without getting anyone hurt? How can I close the distance? Box to get they'll all get taught back here, aren't they? Supposed to flatten them. That's one pretty big though. Maybe I can get in and sneak up. I'm gonna grab this. Promoting youth in the only collaboration menu kick off and get that explained right here. Could this help me get close to the burger? I want to do that. Well, I guess he wouldn't expect only multi-charge on him. Maybe actually could take him by surprise. Can I though? It's starting to seem a little out there. Do I really want to take on the burglar at only Minchil? Yes, I want to. You know what? If I find the right spot, I could. Alright, pal. Time to be Chio Maker. God damn, that was a horrible pun. What? Did I see? Nah. Why would I see a giant orange-headed dude standing there? Head with clothes. I get that caught some dude distracting for me to approach him. Liquids. I could use this. Hide in the box and sneak in. Center of gravity pretty low. Feel like I can manage though if I don't make any wrong moves. Alright, time for some tactical cafe action.
Whatever. Just a box.
Hub 80.
Want to watch this woman die? Open the fucking register!
Someone, please.
You're looking straight at it. Okay, that's ought to do trick. Damn. Whoa, shit, where'd you come from? Let me go.
Hey!
Zelvert, stop resisting. Police, we got a report of an armed robbery. Yeah, that's it, man. I caught him in the middle of it. Run, huh? Whoa. Seriously? Officer, that woman partnered with the robber. I'll chase after him. You wrecked the woman. Okay, that was unexpected. Yes, sir. Call him for backup. Call him for backup.
Hold up!
Dude fucking threw an actual bike at us. What the hell?
You won't get away!
How do these people think they can get off on, like, doing that? Bitch.
Hold up!
You gonna try throwing stuff at us, isn't he? Where do we get, when we're like really close, I wish we could actually just
You won't get away!
end the running early. That's my only gripe about this. Because there have been times where I'm really, really close to somebody, and I've just been, I can't do anything because of the fact it won't let me actually grab them. I think it's kind of dumb.
You won't get away!
I love how we just went in a complete circle. You know, it's really a dumb, in my opinion. Get the robber, take the lead. Goody good. 50,000 yen. 4,000 XP. You're done. Give it
No
up.
way.
Using the movie shoot as cover, though. That'd be pretty smart, I have to say. Partner who plays along as a customer. You had your own little scene going on, didn't you? Shit. That wasn't how it's supposed to end. Thank you for helping to apprehend suspect. Oh, no problem. I'm just glad no innocent people got hurt. Those two are husband and wife team. They've been making a real mess of all across the country lately. They take advantage of different local events to commit crimes without raising much
I see.
attention. Ah, so that time they exploited a movie shoot nearby. It wasn't enough to keep them out of complaint. Thanks again. Oh, and the owner of Alps asked me to give you this. Ooh, smoke bomb tactic. Oh, thank you. I imagine they'll be closed for a while after something like this, huh? Quite the opposite, actually. He said he couldn't wait to open the door back up again once we're done with the scene.
Oh,
Wow, really? Well, I guess that shit's Alps for you. Even an armed robbery isn't enough to shake them. Suppose I better get going. Right. Please report any other crimes you may see. Hey, did you see that Office Alone 4 leak? There's the burglar in a cafe. It's so sick. Huh. Weren't they just shooting that, though? How is it already out? I guess someone secretly filmed it with their phone while they were on set. You certainly have to see it, like, it's so real. Oh.
seriously?
What? Thinking guy catching the robber. Is he the main character? Can't really see his face from this angle. Idea who he is? I don't recognize him. Maybe that's his first movie. He's good at action, though. If he got acting chops, he might even have a decent career. Show you chops. Maybe I'll plug my head into drama club one of these days, though. Imagine if there's a drama club of the Zero Diaries. That'd actually be hilarious. I want to go here. I'm paying 1,100 yen yet. I'm down to 215,000, which sucks. Dude, so much money when I was doing the boxing one, just so I can get a shit ton of crap. It's fine, everything's fine. Do that. Fuck him in the ass.
And stay down.
I got a pebble, which is great.
Really? You too, Genda Sensei?
What? Am I in the way?
Of course not. I didn't know you still did field work.
I figured if they could pull a fast one on Saori-kun, I'd at least want to look him in the eye.
Why are all these people here? What gives?
We've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Mamiya-san is about to enlighten us on the truth behind the groping.
Good.
Oh, and I heard about Sawa-sensei. I'm so sorry.
Our condolences.
Looks like she got mixed up in all this when RK was chasing after Kawana. But we're still not sure why they chased him. To figure that out, we'll have to retrace Kawana's steps.
Exactly.
That said, let's start with the harassment charges, Mamiya-san.
Alrighty, let's talk with her.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Pout all you want, but keep the answers straight. Got it?
Ihara's assault was designed to establish a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. So Kawana had you play the victim, and together you pulled one over on the police and the court.
Can you confirm if this is all accurate so far, please?
Yeah.
The person who groped you on the train wasn't Ihara-san himself. It was his stand-in. And my understanding is that he had conspirators to help him fabricate this event?
That's right.
What was Kawana doing at the time? Was he in Ijinsho or Tokyo?
Didn't you hear your lady friend? Ihara-san had a stand-in. And that stand-in was our sensei.
You mean Kawana posed as Ihara himself? So this Ihara was actually Kawana. Huh.
That's pretty good.
Sensei and Ihara-san have a pretty similar build. Not sure they could have pulled it off otherwise, you know?
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's really Kawana-san?
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ihara-san's face and made it on a 3D printer.
Oh, huh.
You can print things in 3D now?
Well, it's a machine that takes a model's data from a computer and prints physical objects using materials like resin. So if you were to scan a person's face onto a computer, a 3D printer could accurately recreate it.
I don't know
Goddamn.
the details, but that's what Sensei used to become Ihara-san.
I don't know
Something
if
like
they
this.
could do something.
See, with a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty easy to make.
What the hell?
I see.
If you could
His
get
eyes
it.
are hidden behind the sunglasses, and the seams on his jaw are obscured by the mask.
It's incredible, I must say. With the mouth area so visible, it's too convincing to think he's anybody else. And with the prosecution assuming he's just another sexual predator, they fell for it.
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense fooled too.
Right.
Assuming Kawana was Ihara's double, there's still some evidence I'm iffy about.
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay. Which evidence is questionable?
Time to pull back the curtain on indicates any evidence on any threats. I would say it would be this.
This piece of the puzzle still needs an explanation.
Is that...
The police examined the trace evidence on Ihara's hands after he was caught. And from the analysis, the same fibers from Mamiya-san's undergarments were found on Ihara's hands.
That's right. If the stand-in was the groper, Ihara-san wouldn't have touched Mamiya-san at all. But the evidence on Ihara-san's hands suggests otherwise. Rather strange, isn't it?
I take it there was a trick to this, too?
That's simple. Before I got in the train, I met with the real Ihara-san at the underground platform. That's when I had him touch the undergarment. After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. That's where the fibers in the trace were from.
Should say I expected she and Ihara fabricated the harassment evidence long before it happened.
What the police found on Ihara-san's hands was exactly what we wanted them to find. And it would serve as hard proof he grabbed me. The courts really ate it up. It was hard not to laugh sometimes, to be honest.
You're really starting to open up. That's the spirit.
Sorry, it was chewing off a nail. I better press Monomica on this evidence. Time to pull back curtains of the groping gates. I need to know about this.
How about this, then?
What's this? A map of the station?
We made a diagram of Shinjuku Station. The platform's packed with cameras, but take a closer look and you'll notice a small blind spot.
We've all been looking into it. So, let's say Ihara murdered Mikoshiba and faked his alibi at the station. If that was the case, then after Ihara had his stand-in do the deed, they would have swapped at this blind spot. Sound about right?
Is I give up what you're looking for? You figured it out. You win. What more do you want?
Better grab my mama on that's evident. Time to pull back curtain on groping Kate's. Wait, that was not it?
Any thoughts after seeing this?
Stop it.
You're gonna look away? You aided and abetted by playing the victim, didn't you?
I mean, yes,
Who put this video up on the internet?
Sensei did. He said from the start that once Ehara-san got his guilty verdict, he'd upload it to the internet.
So that was all part of the plan.
Yeah. Sensei can't forgive the law for how easy it lets off bullies. Ehara-san's the same way. His son's death was brushed aside. The court blamed his suicide on unknown factors. And that's what led them to his whole plan. The real victim is some bully who never got what he deserved, and the killer gets off in court by being convicted of battery. How would the public respond after finding out they'd gamed the law like that?
So Kawana and Ahara's real plan was to make a mockery out of the justice system.
Seems to be going well for them. The courts are beside themselves for dragging the police into this.
I guess Ahara really was desperate. He was never concerned about his own punishment. He tarnished his own name to humiliate the law.
Yeah, which is
Cop or not,
incredibly-
Ahara's
it's
a broken
insane.
man. Nobody took responsibility for his son's death, and the courts all but ignored his case. No wonder he went along with Kawana.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah,
Sensei and Ehara-san are the perfect pair with nothing to lose. The only ones who do are the ones forced to comply. Us. Speaking of which, are we done here yet?
I'm gonna tumble back curtain on groping Kate's. I need to know about this.
how about this then?
And this is?
Before the incident, Ahara used this card to go through the ticket gate at Ikebukuro, the time of which was recorded.
Right, and it was on October 7th at 7:43 a.m.
Thanks, Hoshino-kun.
Happy to help, Yagami-san.
At the earliest, Mikoshiba's time of death would have been 7:30 a.m. If Ahara killed Mikoshiba in Ijincho, he would have only had 13 minutes to get to Ikebukuro. And frankly, that's impossible.
That's what's stumping you?
Huh?
Sensei borrowed the card from Ehara-san beforehand and passed through the gate. Afterward, he slipped it back to Ehara-san when they switched places. That way, Ehara-san ended up having the time-stamped card on him. Makes sense now?
So even the entry time through the ticket gate was used as part of the alibi?
It all seems so obvious now that I hear it. Nobody'd suspect that a groping was being used as an alibi for murder.
Yeah. And on top of all that, no one knew Mikoshiba had been killed during the trial. They really pulled it off.
Anything else?
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think we've got plenty. Bottom line, groping was a fabrication. At the very least, we know that the prosecution's evidence can all be refuted.
The courts were being intentionally misled. I'm considering filing an appeal.
Are you saying you want a retrial?
I am. We'll reveal Ahara and Kawana's plot and overturn the verdict they issued.
That might be harder than it sounds.
Why do you say that, Genda-sensei?
Well, the previous trial resulted in Ahara being found guilty, right? As the client, if he doesn't want an appeal, there's no way you're getting one. Doesn't matter what any lawyer tries to do. If Ahara refuses to appeal, then that's that.
Then we'll talk to him tomorrow. First, we need to see how he reacts to everything we've got on him.
Sounds good. Then let's meet at the detention center tomorrow.
Will do.
I don't think he's gonna agree.
So,
I
we're
don't
done for
think
the
he
night?
will.
Sure are. Great job, everyone. Go get some rest.
Yo, Yagami. You sure it was cool to let that Mamiya chick just go home?
Yeah? Why?
I mean, she helped Kawana kill all those people. Aren't you gonna turn her in or something?
I would. But there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do?
Frankly, we don't have any proof of the murder she was talking about.
What, so this is all for nothing?
Nothing directly pointing to Mamiya anyway. Aside from Mikoshiba, no other bodies turned up. Which means all we can do is take her home, right? Sugiura is making sure she gets back safe.
Fine, forget it. Why are you still here? Everyone else went home already.
Come on, man, why the cold shoulder? Am I really that annoying?
You wouldn't be the guy I'd call to hang out with. So if you're done, then go.
Wow. Straight for the jugular, huh?
But if it's help you need, I'll be there. I've had nothing but time lately. But only if you bow your head and ask nice. Then I'll consider it.
I know for a fact you'd help me out regardless, so why waste a good bow? Thanks for the drink.
Dude, come on. That was your cue to bow and ask nice.
That's hilarious. Gonna go with Sori's son to interview Hara. Time to call it a day. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break real quick. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I might actually have to get a new cord for my phone because the cord started charging slow, or it might be my charging brick. I have no idea, but it did suck. Just more money I gotta fucking spend. Gotta love technology, am I right? Screech slower, blah blah. I'm gonna save up for the next one. God damn it! Skateboarding in Kamurocho is not a... Well, that was the wrong way. Skateboarding in Kamurocho is not a good fucking place to skateboard. I'm saying that now. Like, holy fuck. I could somehow fucking... If I had a different skateboard, it might be better. If I put on a different skateboard, but right now it sucks. Okay then. Let's do a nice kickflip. It's on the couch. Time for Soro-san and me to interview Hara. Better take a cab to Tokyo Detention Center. I wish you could have kept your cats from the first game. Because I had like every single goddamn fucking cat in the first game.
So, you're recommending an appeal? I have that right? Did some new evidence come to light?
Yui Mamiya told us some things, like how you faked your alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. You wanted the sexual battery conviction, right?
Well...
Your goal was to avenge your son and humiliate the law on a grand scale.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ahara-san, we have a much better grasp of the situation than you think.
And what exactly have you grasped?
Like Yagami-san just said, you're innocent, as far as the harassment goes. As your lawyer, I'll file for an appeal, and we'll make sure the world knows it.
Thanks, but no. I'm scum of the earth. A pervert. The prosecution and the judge made that very clear in the verdict.
On the day of the crime, October 7th, at around 6:30 a.m., you were in Ijincho, not Tokyo.
Baloney. I was relaxing at home.
Except that you weren't.
Oh?
You wanted to give the man who pushed your son to suicide the beating of a lifetime. And you'd miss out on that opportunity if you were at home, which is why you were in Ijincho instead. Isn't that right? You and Kawana's former student staked out Mikoshiba's house until he left. Then you dragged your prey into a car and brought him to an abandoned building in Ijincho, which would later become a murder scene.
Yep.
Every bone on Mikoshiba's fingers was broken. Remembering how he pushed Toshiro-kun to his death, it's no wonder you'd go that far. You tortured Mikoshiba without a shred of remorse. You inflicted no small amount of pain and terror. There's no way you weren't there, and I'd put my money on that.
And then...
You need the whole play-by-play, even though you already know it?
Oh, not at all. I'm just fascinated by this outrageous little story.
Well, he used piece of evidence that showed what he did next after beating up Mikoshiba.
As for what you did next after beating Mikoshiba...
It's quite a home video.
Without leaving anything on Mikoshiba's body that could be traced back to you, you slit his throat. Estimated time of death was around 7:30 a.m. on October 7th. You tossed the bloody coat and made your way to Ikebukuro Station, where Yui Mamiya was waiting.
Are you sure? I was at Ikebukuro by 7:30 a.m. Would have been impossible for me to kill Mikoshiba in Ijincho.
The person in the security camera footage in Ikebukuro was a double who imitated your likeness. The identity of whom belonged to Jin Kawana, the handyman in Ijincho. Or maybe you know him by a different name. Former high school teacher Yu Kitakata. So which name did he give you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
With Kawana in view of the security camera, you met up with Yui Mamiya at Ikebukuro first. That's where you touched the undergarments she had prepared. The police would later discover the trace evidence on your hands and pin the groping on you. Then you made your way to Shinjuku Station. After that, Mamiya and Kawana acted out the groping as they arrived at Shinjuku Station. Kawana jumped out of the train and Mamiya chased after him. And then, in the smallest of blind spots in a station absolutely packed with cameras, you were waiting for Kawana, who looked just like you. With the two of you matching, you were able to swap places in that huge crowd without anyone noticing. Kawana handed you the transit card used to pass the ticket gate. Just one piece of hard evidence that places you in Ikebukuro at 7:43 a.m. And right after the swap, Mamiya started calling for help. After that, well, we've all seen how the news reported it. You were caught in a public place with plenty of witnesses.
Yep.
An active duty police officer arrested for sexual battery. The public outcry was very clear. As a result, despite it being your first offense, you were actually tried and convicted. The consensus is that it was a fitting punishment for someone so heinous. Even as your lawyer, I felt the same.
Have some confidence in yourself, Shirosaki-sensei. The prosecution, the judge, and a lawyer like you all laid out the evidence in court and found me guilty. I'm in no position to
He has a
doubt,
really good poker face.
and I've long accepted the ruling that Toshiro was never bullied. There's nothing I can do but abide by the rule of law. Right? That's all I can do, right?
I know what you're trying to say. You carried out the justice that the courts wouldn't, right?
Everything my son went through was passed off like it never even happened. School, the teachers, and yes, the court. They all dismissed the reason he died.
That's when Kawana came in the picture, telling you Toshiro-kun had been bullied. But was it Kawana's words that suddenly made you want to kill Mikoshiba? Because all of his fingers were broken while he was still alive. Was that really all just your pent-up rage?
What do you have to say, Hara-san?
There shouldn't have been any evidence of Mikoshiba bullying. He told her our truth. Did Sawa-sensei tell you what
Was
happened?
Sawa-sensei the one who told you the truth? She was the only person Toshiro-kun confided in. You had to have heard it from her, right?
Nearly hit the nail on the head, as they say.
Nearly?
After my trial, she confessed she knew about the bullying. But only to her old teacher over the phone. She had no idea she was being recorded.
What?
Kawana-san let me listen to that recording where I learned Sawa-sensei had been muzzled by both the homeroom teacher and the lawyer. That was the proof of Toshiro's bullying I'd wanted all throughout the trial. After hearing Sawa-sensei's words, I finally understood. They pushed my boy over the edge.
Was there no other evidence of the bullying? Like a diary of Toshiro-kun's or something of the sort?
Nothing. Toshiro never talked to me or my wife about the bullying. And that was probably all my fault. He was bullied in middle school, too. Kids would throw his pencil case around or hide his books. When I heard about it, I chewed him out. They walk all over you because you're weak. Grow spine, I told him.
I take it that was the wrong approach.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that
I can't imagine how much courage it took for him to
gets.
come forward about his suffering. I'm sure he felt ashamed about it. And I should have listened when he pleaded for help. I should have told him I was proud of his bravery. But instead, I pushed him away. And in the end, Toshiro tried to make sure he never showed weakness to us again, no matter how much pain he was in. He went to a private school out in Yokohama because he hated living with me. But in the end, he still suffered.
I want
that's
to
why
say
you didn't
that
hesitate to
those
unleash hell
mics
on
and
Mikoshiba.
everything should be recording as well
If you
because
say
they have
so.
holds where you could easily talk through. So those mic there, I mean, aren't really there except for recording if you think about it. So the police and everything should have that on evidence of him saying all this. And Sayori Sensei and Yagami saying all that. He still won't admit to murdering Mikoshiba, might be killing him not to.
So the first time Kawana showed up was when he let you listen to the phone call with Sawa-sensei, right?
Yes. He approached me and asked me if I still wanted justice for my son. I was in uniform when he came to me, too. Very bold. But it paid off. I owe him a debt of gratitude. He reassured me he had already taken care of multiple individuals like Goshiba, and that he'd urged other families to avenge the children they lost to bullying. he'd tell them that simply being branded a bully wasn't enough. He promised to deliver real justice.
If justice can be served at one's own discretion, laws would cease to serve their function. If the law isn't fair to everyone, no one will obey it. The law is only able to help the powerless because it can't be swayed by money, force, or anything else.
Then tell me, what's the solution when the law fails to punish someone who laughs in its face?
Exactly.
To overlook those the law won't judge is to abandon those the law couldn't protect.
To render justice with confidence, you require sufficient evidence.
Some of the victims' families refused Koana's offer of revenge, telling him it would be unforgivable. But even after rejecting his offer, not a one reported Koana-san to the police. Do you understand what that implies? Whether you follow through with revenge or not, Koana-san presents a solution that resonates with people. Being that the law is unfair and imperfect. Am I wrong about that?
No, you're not. But we're fighting to make it as fair as we can. Laws have to change until they are perfect.
No
They don't
law
change
is
fast enough.
no law is ever going to be perfect.
Toshiro's
Just saying.
death was murder by another name. Yet Hiromi Kushiba walked free. He even got to enroll in a teaching program as a student teacher. Someone like him? It's insane! I'd die of old age before the law was ever written to be fair enough. For Toshiro's sake, I can't turn a blind eye to a world where the Mikoshibas can live without consequence. Tell me, what alternative was there to getting blood on my hands? I didn't have any other choice.
Yagami-san, did he just...
Yep, he just
This is
admitted.
the first time you've admitted to killing Mikoshiba.
You really did your research, unlike those useless cops. Koana-san's plan was impressive, almost airtight. I didn't expect it to be unraveled so quickly.
I just got lucky. There was some dirt on Yui Mamiya that Koana could have used against her. If we hadn't found it, there's no way we would have gotten her to talk.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, but I'm under no obligation to tell you.
Ahara-san, you'll be sent to prison as a sex offender as it stands.
Of course. Just as I planned. The charges will be confirmed, and I'll be convicted. As for the police and the prosecution, they wouldn't be able to admit they made a mistake. I could scream, "I killed Mikoshiba" at the top of my lungs. It wouldn't matter.
Are you saying you intend to admit to the murder after you're released?
Everyone's seen the video of me killing Mikoshiba by now. It's obviously authentic, but the prosecution and the police are saying it's fake. They need it to be fake. Even if I do confess, they'll sweep it under the rug.
They wouldn't.
No, that's not beneath them. But I take it how they react doesn't really matter to you. All you want is to humiliate the law, don't you? The same system that determined Toshiro-kun's incident didn't happen.
It seems you're starting to understand, Yagami-san.
I heard achieved most of what he wanted to do, but I can't overlook what he's already done.
If the prosecution wanted to charge me for Mikoshiba's murder, then they'd have to retract the battery verdict. And that would mean admitting to a massive blunder by the court at the hands of a criminal. It would be chaos. Despite knowing who murdered Mikoshiba, no one would know what to make of the case. Wouldn't that just be wonderful?
I hear you. And I even get why you'd feel pretty proud of accomplishing that.
Do you?
But in this case, the guys pretty much grabbed the tiger by the tail.
What tiger's tail?
Someone's issuing orders to the thugs in Kamurocho from behind the scenes. He's the tiger in this case. And they've been closing in on your partner, Koana. and Sawa-sensei got in their path. I'm sure you get the newspaper in here, right? You know, don't you? Sawa-sensei was killed after the thugs broke into her home. All because she got involved with Kuwana.
Which sucks.
And where she was killed. This is the first I'm hearing of the reason why. And by thugs, you mean RK?
Yeah, but we don't know why they're going after Kuwana. Any ideas?
No way I'd know.
You think it could be because she got mixed up in your deadly little game?
Excuse me?
That's what getting away with murder really looks like. The more you perpetuate the lie, the greater the rift you create. And then, the unthinkable happens. Kuwana killed others besides Mikoshiba. You said so yourself. That's what brought the
I
angry
swear this
tiger
should be on
into play.
recording.
And if Sawa-sensei ended up paying for that instead, then how can you begin to believe your vengeance is fair?
Because she gave false testimony. She lied in court to say Toshiro was never bullied.
She couldn't name Mikoshiba, who was a minor at the time, without evidence. What's more, she was haunted by her testimony, always second-guessing if she did the right thing. But now she's been killed. Somehow that's acceptable to you? I'm gonna clear up what happened to Sawa-sensei, just like you did for Toshiro-kun.
How?
By going public with everything you and Kuwana did. The first step is to appeal the sexual battery and undo this whole lie.
You never groped Yui Mamiya. That's one crime you're innocent of, Ehara-san. The court's verdict was incorrect. So please give us the chance to appeal. We can prove your innocence.
What on earth would I get out of that?
You get to humiliate the court again. Besides, what are you gonna do for the next half a year in a cell?
Fine. Do what you want. But just know this.
Yes?
I have no intention of admitting to killing Mikoshiba in court. Is your appeal still worth a damn?
We won't know until we try. Let's go, Sari-san. We have client approval to proceed with the appeal. We better act fast.
Yes, agreed.
Yagami-san. Sawa-sensei's death isn't on me. Even if I have grabbed the tiger by the tail. That doesn't mean I killed her.
By that logic, you may as well admit that Mikoshiba didn't kill Toshiro-kun. You can't have it both ways. Listen to me. Everything about you, about Kuwana, about why Sawa-sensei had to die, we're gonna expose all of it. That's the only thing left we can do for her.
Yeah, those mics are only there for recording. Because you would hear a reverb
I'm
if
going to
they
fill
were not there
Genda-sensei in on
just
what
for
happened.
recording.
Why don't you head over to the office?
Sure thing.
So then, Ehara admitted to killing Mikoshiba, did he?
Off the record, yeah. He also admitted Kuwana approached him to offer revenge.
That sounds like you were productive.
It's enough for us to move forward with the appeal, I'd say. How does that sound, Genda-sensei?
Genda-sensei?
The sexual battery and Mikoshiba's murder are the very same case. To clear Ehara of harassment, you'll need to prove he murdered Mikoshiba. But you don't have evidence he did, do you?
Ehara-san was captured on video committing the murder.
And the prosecution claims it's a fake, of unknown origins. The police are saying the same.
They're only saying that to cover their asses.
In reality, the sexual battery evidence against Ehara-san is what was really fake. At the very least, we can claim Yui Mamiya and the others aided in fabricating that, alibi or not.
You really think the courts will grant you an appeal for just that?
Are you saying that's not possible?
I wouldn't go that far. But Ehara won't admit to murdering Mikoshiba in court. Kinda significant, don't you think? So what chance do you have even if you do appeal? Without any decisive new evidence, you'll just end up splitting hairs over the original verdict. And what good'll it do other than damage your own reputation, Saru-kun?
So Gennett-sensei worried about Saru-san's career. I'm sure that Kate's although.
To be honest with you, I feel like I've been deeply underestimated.
What?
Saori-san, are you actually mad?
Yes.
That'd be a first.
As a matter of fact, I am.
You have every right to be.
Listen, Sensei. Ehara and Kuwana devised this plan knowing full well they could manipulate the justice system. Have we not fallen right into their trap? If we take pity on the prosecution now, we play right into their hand.
True.
So how can we worry about reputation when our duty as lawyers is to face the law?
I understand where you're coming from, and you're right to think it, but...
And another thing. While acting as Ahara's defense in the first trial, I never truly believed the claim. I didn't trust the person I was defending, and I felt sick to my stomach even being in the courtroom.
Saori-san.
Ehara likely saw right through that. He probably took great delight in our myopic dedication to the law.
Buddy, chill.
And I won't stand for that. I'm gonna show him exactly what I can do.
What about you, Yagami? I want to hear your thoughts.
I'm not saying it, but I disagreed with Saori-san. How should I move this forward? We should listen to Saori-san.
You should listen to Saori-san. I understand why Ehara and Kuwana did what they did, but I can't condone it.
I see. So you feel it too, huh?
Yes. Although my motivation may not be as righteous as Saori-san's.
What do you mean?
Mikoshiba's murder, the fake roping alibi, the one behind it all was Kuwana, and he's in hiding. We need to shine enough light on him that the public can see what he is. And the perfect place to do it is during Ahara's appeal hearing.
So it's not Ehara you're after, but Kuwana.
If we pursue Ahara's case, Kuwana-san's actions will naturally come to light.
And if we draw out Kuwana, then RK and the ones backing them will make their move. Soma from RK said Sawa-sensei knew too much, which means whoever's behind them has a secret that needs to stay buried, even if it means murder. And I need to figure that secret out. I owe Sawa-sensei that closure. The only thing we can do for her now is make sure the ones pulling the strings pay for it.
Well said. I guess going back wasn't ever really an option.
Genda-sensei.
Looks like I got complacent from all the peace and quiet. Leave it to me to underestimate the younger generation.
I apologize. I shouldn't have been so impertinent.
That should be my line, Saori-kun. I suppose I have to make up my mind after all that, don't I? Get out there and do what needs to be done. And heaven help anyone in your way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You heard him.
Hope everything's okay.
Hello?
Yagamishi, are you still in Kamurocho?
Yeah, why? What's up?
I'm afraid RK seems to be amassing in Ijincho. It's very bizarre.
Are they now?
Yeah, I can't shake the feeling that the officers like Soma and Akutsu are still in town.
You think so? If I was Soma, I'd have left Ijincho by now. He's a person of interest in Sawa-sensei's murder, too.
I see. That does make sense.
Things are settling into place here, though. I'm heading back to Ijincho with Sugiura. We got a lot to go over with you when I get back.
Wonder what it could be. Okay, see you soon then.
Alrighty, time to go to Ijincho. Guess we gotta go and take the cab instead of doing it through our phone. Wait, never mind. I could have just I'd save myself like 400, almost 600. No, 690 yen. I think he's getting stuck behind it somehow. No, I'm good. I want to continue. Ooh, I almost got hit there. Spotty, chill. Chill with scratching.
Well, now that's something. Looks like we're finally starting to see the whole picture.
Kuwana-san, or rather Kitakata-sensei, huh? And his students helped Ihara murder Mikoshiba. But there's still some things that doesn't explain.
Like what?
Like, why does RK keep going after Kuwana-san? You think that's weird too, right, Yagami-san?
Yeah. That's the piece of the puzzle that'll lead us to why Sawa-sensei got killed.
Why does RK have Kuwana? How much do they know about him?
Before they came to Ijincho, RK was originally looking for Shinya Kawai. But when they found out he might have been killed, they suddenly shifted gears to Kuwana. So what are they trying to accomplish?
Spotty.
We can guess all we want, but that's not gonna get
Chill.
us anywhere. Shouldn't we ask someone in RK directly? They're strengthening their numbers in Ijincho as we speak.
The goons at the bottom rung aren't gonna be in the know on that, though. Though if Akatsu or Soma were around, then we might get somewhere.
That's true.
Sitting around here won't get us any further. I'm gonna head into the city for a bit. I'm quick on my feet. That's about all I have going for me right now.
How modest of you.
Yeah, don't say that, Yagami-shi. Otherwise, what ground do we have to stand on?
Should head outside for now. Yes. We're gonna have to do a lot of... I mean, I could do one... I'm gonna wait for the diary stuff. Look around town.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Do you have a minute, Yagami-san?
Yeah, what's up?
I was thinking back on our interview with Ihara-san, and something he said isn't sitting right with me. So I wanted to ask your opinion.
Which part felt off?
The part about Kuwana approaching other bullying victims besides Ihara-san to offer revenge. Ihara-san also mentioned that most of them rejected his offer, but never went to the police either.
Yeah, and?
Well, wasn't the first bully Kuwana killed his own student? Shinya Kawai, I mean. Tormented by his bullies, Mitsuru Kusumoto's lead left him in a coma to this day. That event was the catalyst for Kuwana's actions. So wouldn't he have approached his parents about revenge too?
Mitsuru Kusumoto's parents? You're talking about his mother, Reiko Kusumoto, right?
Mother Reiko, she used to be in just another student in the Ministry of Health, but now she's Vice Minister. That does make sense.
Who is currently Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health. If she accepted or is even an accessory to a revenge plot against Kawai, then there's no way she'd ever want that secret to get out. With her level of influence and power, wouldn't it be possible that she ordered RK to silence Kuwana? Which would explain how RK's actions are being controlled, wouldn't it?
And you think it's Reiko Kusumoto?
You don't think vice ministers can control criminal organizations from the shadows? You know very well the answer to that.
Yeah. Tsukumo's actually looked into her before. I'll talk to him about it right now. Yeah, this is genius, Sari-san. This could lead us
I
right
mean,
to who's controlling
RK Riku
Quite a compliment
Kuchimoto.
from you. I feel better already.
That's that actually
Don't sweat it.
seems
I'll call you if I find anything out.
very convincing. I don't know how true. Time to get back to Tsukuma might be worth looking into Reiko Kutsumoto more closely. RK. RK. I'm just making a wild guess here. The RK clan. The Reiko Kutsumoto clan. That seems very convincing. But I don't think that's what RK means. That's the issue.
Yagami-san, back already?
That was quick. I figured you'd be out in the town until evening.
Well, the day's not over yet. I need you to look into Reiko Kusumoto again. She might be the one behind RK.
Really?
Yeah. Can you pull up the picture of her you showed me last time?
Okay. Take a look at this, Yagamishi. Reiko Kusumoto became vice minister just recently. It hasn't even been a full year yet.
Looks like she's still got a good rep.
Yeah, there's almost no criticism of her out there.
The Ministry Revolution, bucking the bureaucracy. Golden parachutes don't fly with Kusumoto. Go her. Vice Minister is pretty high up there, yeah?
Big time. If she really did take Kawana up on his offer, silencing him would be the quickest way to save her skin. And in that case, she'd need some kind of connection to RK.
Some kind of connection? A bit vague, no?
Fair enough, but RK already took an innocent life while hunting Kawana down.
Right. And after killing Sawa-sensei, they tried to kill me, too. Still, no matter how dangerous the gang, murder is a risky proposition. Then again, if someone's pulling the strings, they have a lot less to worry about. Especially if that someone has vice minister status.
Well, the internet's not gonna give us much else. How about we do our usual thing? Go straight to the source.
Maybe we should.
Would it really be that easy to get a meeting with someone like her?
Mitsuru Kusumoto's still in a coma, right?
Yes?
If he's in a hospital, we can catch her by surprise there.
I get ya. That might work.
Huh. What's this now?
What's what now?
Breaking news from the net. It says manhunt for Sawa-sensei's murderer.
And?
It's hitting the network news too. The person they're after is...
Wanted for the murder of private school teacher Yoko Sawa in her own apartment, Kanagawa PD is conducting a search for the suspect, self-proclaimed handyman Yu Kitakata.
Why are they looking for Kawana?
Shouldn't they be after Soma?
Sawa-san's former teacher before and after the incident. It's also surfaced that he's been using a false identity for over a decade. The police are hopeful that their search will turn up some sort of connection to Sawa-san.
Why are the police going after Kawana and not Soma? What the hell?
If Kawana-san was caught on camera, then surely some RK thugs were as well?
Yeah, I think so. On that note, I should have been in the footage too. The police only seem to want Kawana, but why? Guess we'll have to ask them ourselves.
Ask who?
Detective Watanabe from Kanagawa PD. He was the guy in charge of Mikoshiba's murder.
Been a while, hotshot.
Yeah, I guess it has. Hey, I'm curious. Do you have any evidence that Kawana killed Sawa-sensei?
I take it you saw the news? Kawana was caught on camera near the crime scene, plus he knew the victim. If that's not enough, he was using a fake name. How's that for evidence?
But I saw Soma holding an ice pick up to Sawa-sensei. Plus, there were RK footprints all over the scene. So why is Kawana the only suspect?
Because the big boys with big balls at HQ said so. Barking at me won't get you anywhere.
So this is all just pressure from upstairs? What is going on here?
Why are you so bent out of shape? Kawana's a legitimate suspect, and all we're doing is following procedure. So stick your private investigator schnoz somewhere else.
You know, you sound pretty bent out of shape yourself. Where are you right now?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking maybe we could meet up. How's a free pass to bitch about your work sound? Abe-san?
On the phone, in person, there's nothing I can tell you.
He hung up.
Damn.
Yagamishi, I managed to focus in on the background noise from your phone call. Despite all the interference, I have a good idea of Nabe-san's location.
What? Seriously?
He's on the main drag in Chinatown. If you go now, I'm sure you'll find him.
But is he even gonna listen to you?
It won't matter if I miss him because we sat here wondering.
Yagami Detective Agency, quick on its feet indeed.
Yes.
Can't compete with that.
Nabe-san should be on Main Street. I need to catch him and find out what's going on. Bring up the fact that you were there with Kitakata, and he wasn't the one who actually killed him. Main Street of Chinatown. I'm actually going to do this. We're going to take a cab up to Chinatown. And that's the funny thing is that God damn it.
Yagami, why are you here?
Oh, hey, Nabe-san. And you were...
It's Sakurai.
Oh, right.
I take it you didn't just happen to be in the neighborhood.
Let's just say some friends of mine have a real keen sense of smell. Something stinks about the cops here.
Excuse me, pal?
The Sawa case. Why aren't you going after RK? Or are you and you're just keeping me in the dark?
This isn't the place to talk about that. What the? Hey!
I get the feeling something's keeping you guys from doing your jobs. And I don't have to listen to you.
You want to say that again?
Sakurai, I gotta hit the camp. Head back to the station.
Huh?
Need to take a piss, Yagami? You're looking hydrated.
Yeah, good call.
Then let's.
Damn.
They...
What's he up to?
How's the net speed? Not bad. Oh, we're in
Nice spot you brought me to.
We're in the park.
Very romantic.
Well, we're about to have a shitty conversation. Might as well do it with a pleasant view.
Do the cops
Spotty.
really believe Koana is responsible for Sawa-sensei's death?
Yep.
We wouldn't be looking for him if we weren't serious. We'd have a warrant.
To arrest Koana?
His real name's Yu Kitakata. He's been using a fake. And he surfaces right at the murder scene of his former student. In my eyes, he was suspicious enough.
What about Soma from RK? He should have been spotted on the nearby cameras too. Like when he entered her apartment.
He wasn't.
How is that possible?
Let me rephrase. There's no footage that had RK anywhere near it.
What's that supposed to mean?
From the moment Mikoshiba's murder went down, the higher-ups have been busy playing politics. I had a handle on things when we were just competing with Tokyo PD over who got to grill Ihara. But after that murder footage came out, it really stirred shit up. Sawa-sensei's case has me scratching my head too. Someone at the top is trying to keep details under wraps. And they think it'll work even in this day and age.
You're saying the whole force is in on a cover-up?
Yep.
It started with the footage surrounding Sawa's apartment. Someone on the inside erased it. Any footage that had the RK guys tagged in it is totally wiped.
Erase the footage? Are you serious?
Yeah. You heard me. Koana leaving her place is all that's left. Even the parts where you show up are long gone. Before and after, the only person that the cameras pin the crime on
is Kuwana himself.
Who would go so far to erase the footage? Who would do something like that?
It's time to let it go, Yagami. Mikoshiba's case and Sawa-sensei's case, they're closing the book. And to tie up the loose ends, and this is the shitty part, Kuwana has to die in an accident.
What?
As soon as they track him down, they'll put him into custody and then blame it on negligence. They'll say he resisted arrest and died in the struggle, I guess. Someone clearly wants Kuwana gone, and they have the power to do it.
Come on. Who could have that power?
Kuwana is clearly a target of someone higher up. Even if he sees it coming, he won't be able to stop it. As far as I'm concerned, the case is closed. You wouldn't understand until you've been on the force. When the team you're playing for is rotten to the core, all you can do is look the other way. As for me, I'll stick to the cut and dry cases for a while. That's what'll keep me an honest cop.
That's bullshit! You'll shut the lid on the trash, ignore the smell of the rot coming from inside, and go on pretending it's justice? And then you call that being an honest cop?
Asshole. Did you forget that you were talking to a detective?
You never did answer the question, Nami-san. Who had the authority to erase the security cameras? Who wants Kuwana dead so bad that they do it inside?
Even if I told you, what the fuck could you do about it, detective? Smartass! Leave it alone, Yagami. It's for your own good.
Is that your call? Well, I think I'll be the judge of that.
You little piece of shit! I've had enough! Dead son of a bitch!
God damn it, I was trying to... I'm trying to, like, scoot out of the way. I need to actually look at my controls again. Because apparently my control is not working. God damn it. That's fair. I'm trying to fucking see my controls again. Evade, it's X. God damn it, I get stunned too much. Bitch.
No.
I'm gonna try to use its thingy. Hold up, I have EX stuff. Apparently not. Damn. Alright, that worked out. Sounded like a flopping of a dead fish. 12,000 XP, nice.
They broke the lock and forced their way into Sawa-sensei's place. That's when Soma came in. I'm sure she was terrified. They were pointing an ice pick at her. When I found her, her eyes were still open. I could see the tears. Yet the police are going after Kawana instead of Soma. And the cops that were there know he isn't a suspect, but say their hands are tied. So it'll be my voice you hear instead of hers. And when they come to silence me, I'll know who the puppet masters are.
He's laughing, which is hilarious.
I hear you. You're probably right.
And if you have any idea who might be pulling the strings, I need you to tell me before it's too late. Is there anyone on the force who would want Kawana dead?
The moment we opened Sawa-sensei's case, the Kanagawa brass had a suspect file ready to go. They didn't point to your guy Soma. They named you Kitakata, alias Kawana the handyman. Hilarious, isn't it? You were the first to the scene, which means the bigwigs pulled the suspect file before it even happened.
Where'd the info about Kitakata come from?
Not sure. But the National Police Agency said it came from public security.
Public security?
We look to the branch of police who practically Japan spying. Keeps an eye on foreign agent gangs and political groups. Don't hunt criminals so much at gather until an end lies it to maintain peace.
Why is public security involved in Sawa-sensei's case?
Seems they were interested in RK's criminal network in Kamurocho. You know how after the Tojo clan disbanded, the criminals started going underground? Well, public security would rather let RK roam free than bust them. Monitoring them quietly gives them intel on criminal movements. And even if you catch these guys, new ones will just take their place.
Wait, so they want RK on the streets? Is that why they're brushing Sawa-sensei's case under the rug?
If RK goes down in one fell swoop over a murder case, they have to find a new source of intel. Purely speaking, from public security's point of view, that is.
Unbelievable.
Not that they'd ever say that out in, well, public. If you believe public security, there's no way RK killed Sawa-sensei.
What the hell? Do they even have a reason?
Not that I'm aware of. On top of that, I asked Tokyo PD about Soma, but he doesn't have a record. No priors, no census registry, not even a damn profile pic.
Then, what does that mean?
They're covering
the man
up
known
everything.
as Kazuki Soma doesn't exist, basically. Maybe that's how it's always been, or maybe it's a cover-up. They had plenty of files on Kawana to send our way instead. They're the ones who made him the prime suspect in Sawa-sensei's case, too.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Kawana's a scapegoat for RK. Public security wants to shut the curtains on Sawa-sensei's case with him. As far as they're concerned, with Kawana silenced, it'll all balance out.
So that's what you meant by Kawana having an accident.
Right. Better to flush your shit than keep a lid on it.
I can't imagine it's easy for public security to pin blame on Kawana for Sawa-sensei murder. And again, dead men don't talk. If they get rid of Kawana, that'll be enough to muddy the waters.
So who's running the show in public security? Do they have a name?
I wasn't told, unfortunately. Afraid I'm further down the food chain than you thought. Yeah, Watanabe speaking. Huh? Jincho?
Huh?
Right. Got it. Call me if anything else comes up. One has been spotted. A witness reported seeing him in Jincho.
Seriously? He's back here?
Couldn't say for sure.
Where's he at?
Fukutokucho, in Koreatown, where the Komi Jewel hang out. The police are headed there now.
Komi Jewel?
Apparently it means spider web in Korean. You haven't seen it? It's made to look like it's abandoned.
And Kawana's there?
You're not gonna say you got that from me, right?
I don't have much time. You said Kawana might have an accident, didn't you? I'm sure that's why you're telling me all this.
If you find him, let him know it's public security that's after him. And they mean business.
Damn. Where are you located? I'm gonna pay the 1100 yen to get there quickly.
Yagamishi, it's me. I have an update for you. It seems Kawana has been spotted in Ijincho.
Yeah, in Komijo, right? I'm headed there now.
Ah, fastidious as ever. But the police have already started blocking off Komijo.
Already?
They're probably going to surround the area and gradually close in on Kawana-san. What's your plan, Yagamishi?
Public security is probably behind that. And according to Nabe-san, once they capture Kawana, he'll end up in an accident.
An accident?
Long story short, I need to find Kawana before the cops do. Can you navigate me to him?
I most certainly can. For now, just keep heading toward Komijo. In the meantime, I'll be monitoring the surrounding area. Oh, and I'll dispatch Sugiurashi.
Appreciate that, Tsukumo.
Alrighty, so we gotta find Kawana before anything bad happens to him. That'd be achieved. God, we're gonna have to go
This is
rooftop.
Tsukumo. Yagamishi, please come in.
Hey, I think I'm in front of Komijo.
Indeed you are. I can see you from the drone.
Then you'll notice the cops block the road. Any way I can get in there?
Not to worry. I've already looked into an infiltration route.
Alright, let's go. Ready to go? So, what should I do?
Can you see the white car that's parked in front of the barricade?
Yeah, I can.
There's a really small gap on the side of the car. You should be able to fit through it. It'll be a tight squeeze, I'm sure, but I have no doubt in your agility, Yagamishi.
Yeah, but what happens if I get spotted?
You can leave that part to me.
Like, Tsukumo, not my chance. They did it in Japanese, which is hilarious. Let's just go play Jets. Do that. Gotta do there. God damn it.
Tsukumo, where should I go from here?
Komijo proper seems to be located behind those construction fences. There's one door in the fence, so that's your best bet.
Tsukumo, can I get a hand?
Just leave it to me.
いたぞこっちだ
Jesus. I need to get my health back up. I don't have any fucking health. And that's gonna be a big issue. Phew, made it without getting busted. Just Gmo Golmi Jewel. Juana should be in here somewhere.
Tsukumo, keep navigating for me. And let me know as soon as you find Kawana. Huh? It's weird. Hello?
Great technical difficulty now. I guess I'll have to make my own way on my own.
Kitakata Sensei! Show yourself! Come on, get your ass out here!
Relax with the yelling, will you? You're giving away our location.
How am I supposed to relax? This shit's intense!
God, it's what's his name?
Shh, shh, shh.
Sugiura?
Didn't Tsukumo-kun tell you I was on my way?
Yeah, suppose he did.
Yagami-san, all these guys are RK.
Does that mean RK beat the police to Kawana?
No, not exactly. I just saw some cops let RK guys through. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
No, that was no mistake. Some cops are working with RK.
But why?
Someone in authority on the force is trying to get rid of Kawana. So they want him to have an accident.
What? That's off the scale insane.
Insane or not, I need to get to Kawana before RK or the cops do. You know where he is?
I don't. Come to think of it, why would Kawana-san come to Komicho? Does he know someone here?
Good question. Let's just focus on reaching the top of this place for now. Aren't there people from Komicho here? It can't be all RK. Maybe we can ask them where Kawana is.
Worth a shot. As long as we don't give ourselves away.
Gotta go upwards. We got more RK up there.
That looks like a lot of RK muscle to me, Yagami-san.
Yeah, but if that many are out searching, the silver lining is that they don't have a lead on Kawana.
True. We'll just have to stay one step ahead of them then. I don't see anywhere else we can go. So let's go up those stairs.
Here, let's go up and let's try to find fucking Kawana. God damn it.
Looks like this is the highest we can go.
Yagami-san, we've got RK coming in from below too.
Let's find another route on this floor. Suspicious.
Oh, but I should be able to jump over to that side. Let's see how I can get past here. Maybe I can get higher if I go to the way. Maybe I can get higher if I go this way.
Yeah, we should be able to get up from here. Yeah. There we go.
God damn. Parkour master.
Damn. Wish I was that nimble.
I mean, technically you still are. Taking the same route that's it's going to be tough. I'll make my way up somehow. I mean, you could have done it. Just saying. Pebble. How is there a pebble up here? Then again, these are fastened to the wall pretty well, but then again, there would still have to be a certain gap. God damn it. Oh, I gotta start all the way back here. Fuck you. Did they carve it? That's bullshit. Plus, it didn't even fall that far. I almost fell again. That would have been fun. You got a beehive? The fuck? I'm sorry, I noted that. I'm like, the fuck?
Good work, Yagami-san.
Yo, you guys are Komi Jewel, aren't you?
Huh? Komichu? Us?
What's going on here, man? This place is empty. Lead the way, would you?
Yagami-san, they seem like RK.
I'd rather not have to bullshit then.
So, take him down?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yagami-san, looks like the top floor is up ahead. There's a room on this side too, though. Might be worth checking out.
There's an X over here. There's a save? I'm sorry, the fuck? I don't like that. I've never seen a save till now. That did not bode well.
Kowana-san, but maybe we'll still get lucky? Are you ready to go, Yagami-san?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go. Man, where is this fucking guy? This shit's taking forever. Yeah, it's not like anyone else is here. You think the cops got it wrong? Then what do? Keep looking? Is there a fucking point?
Seems like Kowana-san's giving them a slip. What's the plan now?
Let's find out what RK's gonna do when they catch Kowana. Are they planning to kill him themselves?
What, you gonna just stroll up and ask him?
Well, I only count 4 of them. So 2 each. Piece of cake.
I guess.
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty.
Hello, gentlemen. Got a couple questions for you.
Huh? Who the hell are you two?
You with the Komi jewel?
Wow, they don't even recognize you, Yagami-san?
Well, that's kind of sad.
What's going on here?
Yagami-san? I don't think it's just two each anymore.
Yagami? Hey, that's the detective from Kamurocho.
A detective?
Just get him! They're with Kitakata!
Fuck yeah. Let's get it started. Hope you're ready to die.
I've been waiting for this shit.
I still don't like those animations. Oh god, they got knives. Wanna use it on you? Thank you. God damn, I got shot. Take out the dudes. God damn. Well, I mean, I could use my EX on him now. And that should completely defeat him. Easy fight, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. I don't have a lot of health left, that's the issue.
That all you got? I thought there were more of you guys.
Let's not jinx it, man.
You guys came looking for Kuwana, right? What were you gonna do to him?
We were just told to catch him. Not sure what comes after that.
You sure the plan wasn't to kill him?
I said I don't know.
Who gave the order here? Soma?
It was Akusa-san. Probably on Soma-san's orders, though.
Hey, Yagami-san?
Ooh, nope. That ain't good.
Hey, how come Ijincho has so many creepy masks?
I was just gonna ask you.
Kuwana's not here.
Huh?
That intel was fake. We were the ones who put it out.
You live here? Then you must be Komicho.
Normally, it's us hiring the handyman. But this time, it was Kuwana asking the favor.
Huh? To put out false information?
Yes. He said he wanted to see what kind of enemy he was dealing with, and how they'd respond to an eyewitness report. Seeing as how easy police info made its way to these thugs, I'd say he was wise to use caution. Were he any closer, he would have been ensnared by now.
So Kawana's nearby, watching everything unfold as we speak? He's really in Ijincho then?
We'll have to clear the room to discuss that.
Hey, why are you looking at me?
Sorry.
Knockout.
As you said, Kawana's returned to Ijincho. There are benefits to being here that only he can exploit.
Where's he hiding out?
Under the protection of Tesso from the Yokohama Ryomon. But you're cleared to see him. We already took care of that.
Kawana actually said he'd meet us?
Come on. There's a way through the cops don't know. You can get out to the city from there.
That'd be helpful, thanks.
Guess you're not so bad after all.
Bear in mind, you may not leave alive if you come back. You were never welcome here.
And never mind. So, where do we find Kuwana-san?
I'm sure the Liumang will lead us to him. Just so happens I've got a brother there named Tesso.
Oh, what?
Now let's get there before Kuwana changes his mind.
Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, I'll run there. It's not that far. Thank God. Really, an earthworm? God damn it. Double kill. Triple kill.
Really, guys?
These have more easier backstreet than Kamurocho.
So, you're Yagami Yaniki? Tesso-san told me to let you in.
Yagami Aniki?
Will you be coming inside?
I mean, Kuwana back there. Maybe I should prep before going in. Let me pass.
Sure, let me pass.
This way, please.
Bro, hey man. Welcome back, friends.
Tesso Aniki? Do I have to call you that?
Take a seat. And you too, buddy.
This'll be fun.
And which of your names should we be using for you now? Kuwana? Or do you prefer Kitakata-sensei?
Kitakata's a name that's been all but murdered by society. In Ijincho, I'm just a merry old handyman Kuwana-san.
If you ask the cops, you're the murder suspect Kitakata. After killing Sawa-sensei, you fled the scene. At least, that's the story the police top brass are passing down through the ranks. Now, why would they say something like that about you?
Calm down, Yagami. How come you never relax?
So Kuwana hired you guys from the start, and you pretended to not know each other in front of me? If that's the case, you really went all out for me.
Didn't I tell you? The Liumang accepts anonymous requests too. Tesso didn't know I was the one who hired him. I suppose there's no point in hiding that now.
That's just how it is. Nothing to get mad over, bro.
You really aren't hiding anything? Did you tell him all you've done?
He's a former high school teacher who's going around killing bullies. Can't be much more to hide than that. Do you need any more convincing?
Honestly, I'm at a loss. I worked my ass off to get where you are.
And I'm still trying to untangle the mess you've made of it. You've got my student helpers by the throats. So I'm really backed into a corner here.
You mean the graduates from Kurokawa Academy? Like Mamiya-san?
Very good, Sugiura-kun. So how about it? No reason for us to doubt each other's intentions, right? All the secrets are out in the open now.
Fine. Then I'm gonna light up.
You were just over at Komijou, weren't you? RK was looking for me there. The police even lent them a hand.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm even more confused. I give up. Who in the world could be after me? Who has influence over both RK and the police?
Care to venture a guess?
They'd be the uneducated guesses of a handyman. You got any bright ideas yourself, Master Detective?
I haven't confirmed it for sure yet, but I have a pretty good theory for you.
Oh? Who?
I just heard that from Detective Guani. The ones looking for Guana are Public Security.
The Public Security Division. That's what a detective from Kanagawa PD said. According to them, you're the prime suspect in Sawa-sensei's murder. That's why Kanagawa PD was told to lay off RK. Any trace of RK in the footage near Sawa-sensei's place is gone. Likely Public Security's work. And with that kind of backing, it's understandable why RK is so confident.
Yo, hold up again. Why is Public Security after Kuwana in the first place?
Why it's likely to which it's specific individual.
This is all to preserve RK. Public Security doesn't want them to disappear. That's why they're trying to close the book on the case by saying Kuwana killed Sawa-sensei.
But why?
In Kamurocho, with the Tojo clan disbanded, ex-Yakuza are scattered all over the place. RK has absorbed them into their network, and Public Security is monitoring them to keep the peace.
Then why is RK after Kuwana-san? Was Public Security already helping them at that point?
Huh? Well, I'm not too sure.
Come on. We're screwed if we can't figure this out.
Right. Give me a sec to think. Public Security is probably working for Reiko Kusamoto, Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health.
What?
Kuwana, you had your students kidnap Shinya Kawai, right? 5 years ago in Kamurocho? Kawai bullied Reiko Kusamoto's son, Mitsuru-kun. That painted a target on his back for you. But before you took Kawai out, you approached Reiko Kusamoto with your revenge offer, didn't you? Ahara told us that. Before taking revenge on a bully, you'd approach the family about it first. Did you make the same offer to Reiko Kusamoto?
What if I did?
She's the Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health. She's pretty popular. She's even cleaning up her predecessor's mess. If it were to surface that she agreed to a revenge killing, they'd have yet another massive scandal on their hands. And if you get to go down in cuffs instead of a body bag, that detail may just come out. Before that can happen, Reiko Kusamoto plans to
have me silenced and use Public Security to do it.
Exactly. Except Public Security can't just go after you, so they subcontracted RK to do the dirty work. That would explain why Public Security is trying to cover for RK.
I see. Well, the logic starts off soundly enough.
Something wrong with it?
Unfortunately, yes. Something does stick out.
And what's that?
I did, in fact, approach Kusamoto-san 5 years ago about taking revenge on Shinya Kawai. And just as you said, I used Mamiya-kun and the others to kidnap Kawai.
And?
From that point on, Kusamoto-san knew I was directing Mamiya-kun and the others. She'd seen their faces, knew their identities, everything. So, if Kusamoto-san wanted to go after me, Mamiya-kun and the others would be first on the list. But the fact is, Public Security hasn't laid a finger on them, even now. Which means, Kusamoto-san isn't the one giving them orders.
So if Riketsu was giving orders to Public Security, she could have gotten to Kuwana much quicker.
Sure. That makes some sense.
Hey, so sorry if this is off topic, but what was Kusamoto-san doing when Shinya Kawai was killed 5 years back?
She was standing right there with me. Afterwards, she took 3 days of PTO, and that was a first for her.
Why?
Shinya Kawai died at the hands of Kusamoto-san. She drove the knife into his chest personally. She took it slow, making sure he suffered the whole time. Just like Akihiro Ehara, she avenged her son with her own 2 hands. I admire her.
She killed Kawai herself?
Her involvement in itself committed murder. If that's true, she had to keep that hidden a long time.
Afterward, she told me she'd never wash the smell of his blood off her hands.
Damn, man.
I was the only one who knew that, by the way. The others have no idea. On that day 5 years ago, I sent them straight home after they brought me Kawai. And I was the only one with Kusamoto-san when she killed him.
This sounds way too crazy to be real.
Even so, the fact is, Kusamoto-san hasn't betrayed me. Besides, I doubt the Vice Minister is powerful enough to order public security around.
Then who is giving them their orders?
Well, I'd say your theory's on the right track. I'm sure public security contracted RK. It lines up with what's happened so far. I imagine they're so persistent because they know I can be used against Kusamoto-san.
Either way, whoever's pulling the strings is someone who'll benefit from your capture. So if it isn't Reiko Kusamoto, maybe it's one of her enemies?
An enemy?
Yeah, like someone within the Ministry of Health. Or maybe even some kind of political rival. Nothing would be more valuable to them than dirt on Kusamoto, right? They're probably trying to take her down. Or they could threaten and manipulate her as they see fit. Is that why public security's been taking action? If they wanted to take her down, they could have had the police investigate her fair and square.
Whoever behind RK and public security must be an enemy of Reiko Kusamoto. That seemed to be the most logical train of thought.
Right. Kusamoto-san can walk away from the Ministry of Health anytime she wants. Plus, she has the public's support, especially with the younger crowds. All just more reasons for her to have enemies.
I read some article about how even the Prime Minister has a hard time with her. Like, she'll get up in his face every time he signs an order. Dumbass loses so many arguments, he practically works for her now.
So the Prime Minister's trying to find some dirt on Reiko Kusamoto?
He's just an example. Weren't you listening when we said Kusamoto-san has lots of enemies in her position?
Hey, don't be a dick.
So whoever's behind this may have been looking for a weakness in Kusamoto-san for a while. They must have got their start after realizing Ehara's case was really about getting revenge on a bully. That puts Ehara and Reiko Kusamoto in the same boat, being that their only sons were bullying victims. And if they discovered that Kawai also vanished 5 years ago...
Regardless, that wouldn't account for the rest of the incidents where a bully ended up dead. You'd know. You're the one going up and down the whole country killing them off, aren't you? Kawai makes number 7.
7? Damn, man.
It wouldn't take much to connect the dots. It'd lead straight to her. Reiko Kusamoto. Then they'd know that she was among the victims who got her revenge.
Yeah. And then, to Ehara's case. The link between him and Kusamoto is clear as day now if you know what you're looking for. That link is Sawa-sensei. It took me a while, but I connected the two cases together myself. It was RK. She never should have even been on their radar. In fact, they traced your name from her. Sawa-sensei knew. She suspected you were involved with the Mikoshiba murder in one way or another, right? You don't care. You see your killing spree on these former bullies like you're doing the country a service. In your eyes, this is vengeance. Actually, no. You'd call it justice, wouldn't you? Except... Sawa-sensei wouldn't have died if it was.
That was never my intent. She shouldn't have died.
No. You don't get to just brush her off like that. Like an afterthought. You had to have known you'd go down for this eventually. And you're fine if all your old students like Yui Mamiya go down with you. By then, why would you look back at your trail of blood? Why would you clean up all your carnage? It's not your problem, right? You move forward with one purpose. Send as many bullies to hell as you can. Beyond that, you don't give a shit what happens. Sawa-sensei died in tears. You didn't see what I saw. The fear she must have felt was still frozen on her face. You, Ehara, Reiko Kusamoto, you're all murderers. And so far, all of you have gotten away with it. So why did Yoko Sawa end up having to pay the price? Tell me, will you even be able to look her in the eye when you die?
I doubt it. That's gonna follow me well into the afterlife. So what now, then? March to the cops and turn myself in?
You should. If you don't do exactly that, no one will know why she had to die, and that'll be the end of her story. Everyone will keep on dancing around her death, even though she was completely innocent. Just like the cops are doing.
Afraid I can't do that. If I turn myself in now, there's only one thing that happens. Public security takes me out. And worse, Reiko Kusamoto would be compromised. And that, I will never allow to happen. Of all the people involved in this, she deserves to walk free. Her revenge was justified.
You think so?
All she did was scrape off the scum of the earth that pushed her only son into an attempted suicide. She didn't sit around crying about a legal miscarriage. She took justice into her own hands. No one has any right to indict her for that. So don't go there. Nobody lays a finger on her.
Damn.
Hey, skinny ginger kid. Looks like this is gonna turn into a little more than a chat.
Good thinking.
So is your plan to kill me too? Anyone who interferes with your justice, we all get added to your body count, don't we?
The punishment fits the crime. You're just blind. If you can't see that, then you can go to hell!
God damn. I love how dude just like, hey, let them do their thing. God. Ow. Come here, come here.
Bring it on.
God damn it.
Come get some.
God, he had so much health. He had so much health. I barely have anything. God. Oh, there was a what are the called? Nunchucks. No. Fuck. What did that say? On simple difficulty. How long have I been on easy difficulty? Wait, how long have I been on easy difficulty? The fuck? I need to turn that... I don't remember going to easy difficulty. That's the issue. I'm sorry, the fuck? Wait. I gotta change that back to normal. When the fuck did I go to easy difficulty? Because I remember I changed it after that one fight. To easy. Then I changed it back to normal there. Bitch. No, I didn't change it to easy difficulty after the boxing fight. I literally kept it on normal difficulty. I think it might have been when we were in that warehouse and we were fighting the what's it name, and I totally forgot about it. But then again, I was super tired that night, most likely. Oh no! I wanna finish off with the nunchucks.
Bring it on.
That was hilarious. Alrighty, I need to change it normal. I don't know how long I've been fucking on easy difficulty for.
How long has this been going now?
I lost track.
Call it?
Nah. They're gonna tire out eventually. Beating the shit out of each other is the way some people communicate.
I can see that.
God damn, the headbutt to the head.
There we go. Now let's stop them.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Haven't you?
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
You think it's time to give it a rest?
Hell no. Stay out of our way.
You're not looking so hot.
That's hilarious. They did let him.
You got lucky I stopped when I did, you know. I had a move lined up with your name on it.
You're the one who got lucky as far as I'm concerned. I was about to kick your ass.
What a fucking mess, guys.
I love its outfit. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, both of you, eat. Your food's getting cold.
One of our higher-ups cooked this himself. Won't look good if there's any left.
Not a problem. This stuff's great.
Delicious. Man, this is the good stuff.
So that means Reiko Kusamoto could be being targeted by public security.
Right. It's possible part of the police wants to catch me as leverage against Kusamoto-san on public security orders. But that's only if public security really is behind this. You're the one who said you got that info from a cop.
Well, someone up top's been putting pressure on the investigation. That much is clear. But no matter how you slice it, the fact that you're enemy number one while RK roams free is absurd. Unfortunately, all I got out of that cop was that public security itself is who we're up against.
Public security is Japan's top intelligence agency. If they're after you, there's no escape.
Agreed.
And I guess now's a good time to make a suggestion.
Huh?
Tell me, who benefits the most from you two fighting? Huh? That'd be public security. The more you drag each other down, the easier they'll be able to get the jump on you. By the time you notice, it's too late. They've got you. And that's exactly what they'd want, right? But what if you two work together? You watch each other's backs and act before RK and public security do. You might even be able to find out who's pulling the strings.
That is very true.
Yeah. For two enemies to join forces, there needs to be an even greater threat to fight.
Sure, I'm on board with that.
Fine, but this is only temporary. Once we finish with public security, I'm gonna make sure you answer for what you've done.
Okay, then where do we start? Should we just storm public security at this point?
No. First, we need to confirm public security is really the enemy we're after.
Right. We'll make our move after that.
We have the element of surprise. They have no idea we're working together.
Then we'll use it to our advantage and outsmart them.
Aw, look at the boys playing nice.
If public security's trying to find some leverage against Kusamoto-san, they'll likely be listening in on her. They're the experts in wiretapping and espionage, after all. We just need a quick confirmation.
How?
We'll just give her a call.
Right here?
Yes. That way, her enemy will trace the call and pinpoint our location. And public security is the only one in Japan who can pull that off, so we'll know right away if it's them.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Wait, hold up! You saying if you call up Reiko Kusamoto, then the bad guys will start pouring in? Can we maybe not do that here?
Actually, that might just work in our favor.
Huh? Bro, why are you talking crazy?
Yagami-san, you sure about getting on bro terms without Kaito-san? Wouldn't that bum him out?
Whoa. This is amazing. What is this?
Good shit, huh? You've got good taste, bro. I knew you of all people would notice the difference.
Kuwana, when was the last time you spoke to Reiko Kusamoto?
5 years ago, on the night she killed Kawai. We arranged it, so we'd never contact each other after that.
So you have her number then?
If it hasn't changed.
What is it then? I have an idea.
What?
We're gonna set a trap to find out if we really are up against public security. If they trace the call and they send people for us, then we know for sure it's them. That's why we're gonna call Reiko Kusamoto using a location that doesn't exist at all.
How's that work?
We'll use 2 phones that can't be traced back to us, and we'll relay your voice. Obviously, you won't be wherever we do this from. Best to do this someplace with no one around. Once we see who they send in, mission accomplished.
Wait, what's happening?
Don't worry, I got it. You'll catch up, Sugiura-kun.
First, we need to know our enemy. I'll have Tsukumo prep us some burner phones.
Which means a truce for the time being?
Only while you're here. Gotta keep things civil for my brother.
Man, Zhao-san's cooking makes even the suckiest situations not suck.
Yes. Cheers to that. Hey, so Tsukumo-kun's already got the phones ready. They're burners that can't be traced back to us.
2 of them, right?
Just like you asked for.
Nicely done, Yokohama 99. You'll work quick.
Nice. Okay, time to eat Tsukumo. Alrighty, before we continue on, I do need to change my stuff back to goddamn fucking normal. When the fuck did that get changed, in my question?
Yeah, let's go.
I want to pick this up. Wait, I need to go the other way. I thought it was really close. I won't lie. I was about to fucking... Never mind.
Just the 2 I've been waiting for. Excellent work, by the way.
Hey, got those burner phones ready?
Of course I do. Who do you think I am?
I still don't fully get what's going on. Yagami-san, what are we gonna do with these?
Okay, I'll break it down. First, we call Kawana on one phone. Let's say this one here. Then we use this other phone to call Reiko Kusamoto, using them that way. The phones won't be connected to each other, but their voices will be relayed so they can talk normally.
Oh, okay. And then?
If public security finds out Reiko Kusamoto's talking to Kawana, they'll trace the call without actually finding him. Then we can see exactly who they send without risk of being seen ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm getting it.
Surely you don't intend to do that here, do you? That would put a beacon on us for Kawana-san's enemies.
Yeah, we'll do it somewhere remote. We need a place where nobody would raise an eyebrow at an army of public security boys. And it's gotta have a good vantage point.
There's a building under construction not far from here. It's late, so no one should be around that may get involved unintentionally.
Where is it?
It's right near Seirio High. There's a crane by the river, too. You'll know when you see it.
Okay, you two stay put. I should be able to handle this alone.
You sure about that?
Let me at least put out a drone, Yagamishi, even if it isn't much. I'll use it to capture the faces of Kawana-san's pursuers.
That'd be good.
I'm really tempted to end it here, but also we're not done with the chapter yet. I just want to do a quick save just to see. Cafe Prob. Or Brave. God, I could continue with it, but also I'm just like... Oh, I know this area.
This must be the construction site Tsukumo was talking about.
This is Tsukumo. Yagamishi, I've confirmed your position.
Yeah. I think I can spot whoever comes close from here. I'm gonna call Kawana on the burner now.
Understood. It's Kawana.
You ready? I'm about to call Reiko Kusamoto. Once you're connected, you take it from there.
It's been 5 years since I last spoke to her.
Yeah. Can't imagine this won't be awkward.
I know. Okay, do it.
Minister of Administrative Health, Reiko Kusamoto.
Yes, hello?
This is Kitakata, from Kurakawa Academy.
What?
You'll have to forgive me for this, but the position I'm in required me to reach out to you. I would never have done this otherwise. I should also note, there's a high probability this phone call is being tapped.
I see. Very well, then.
It's been 13 years, Kusumoto-san.
So it has.
Kitakata-sensei. I've read about your accomplishments. To think you'd become a vice minister.
You never really know how things are going to work out.
But that's not true at all, Kusumoto-san. You were always destined to move up in the world. I've got to be honest with you. A woman as virtuous and as capable as you deserves the world and then some.
But how is Mitsuru-kun?
I'm afraid he's still asleep. Nothing's changed.
I see. I wish I had the words.
What is it you wanted?
If you've been watching the news, you probably already heard. I've become a prime suspect for a crime. They think I murdered Yokosawa in her apartment.
I've heard.
Obviously, it wasn't me who killed her, of course. Do you happen to remember Sawa-kun by any chance?
The girl from your class. She was the only one of those students who ever came to visit Mitsuru. But even then, that's been at least 10 years now. I got a letter from her once. She wanted to tell me she'd become a teacher. But I never did reply. And that was the last I'd heard from her.
I see.
So back to my question. What do you want?
I hope you weren't planning to ask me for a favor. I'm afraid the answer would be no.
No, it's not that. It's just... I wanted to let you know that at some point, someone may come to you to ask a few questions about me. I thought I should give you a heads up. I'll make every effort to ensure they won't cause any trouble for you, Kusumoto-san. I'm sorry about this. I'll try to handle it from my side.
So in your opinion then, do you believe anything related to you could cause me any trouble?
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
We're almost to the signal. Kill the headlights.
2 cars inbound. Looks like we were right on the money. This proves Reiko Kusumoto's phone is compromised. And if there's one organization capable of tracing a call and moving on it, it's gotta be public security on the hunt for Kawana.
Public security is really coming straight to you by car?
No. There's no way they could mobilize their people that quickly. My guess? It's gotta be the prefectural police that they've got in their pocket. Or it's just RK.
I will say it's been great to hear your voice again. But this should be the last time you ever hear from me. I'll try my best.
I understand. Goodbye.
We gotta get into another fight. We're on normal mode this time, I think. I gotta check. I swear I switched it back to normal.
Hey, look. It's a drone. It has a phone attached to it. Shoot it. Shoot it down.
You sure?
Just take it down. Hurry it up. Hey, what the fuck are you aiming at?
I can't hit it. It's too small. Shit!
Damn, dude. How the hell are we supposed to chase down a drone? And where the fuck is this Kawana guy?
Who knows, man? They called us in to catch this shithead, but how the hell are we supposed to do that? It's fucked up. Do we look like Spec Ops?
Yeah, right. But at least you gotta shoot that thing.
This is my second time, actually. I took a few shots at some kids in a park. I aimed at the ground and sent those little shits running for their lives.
We're done here. Pack it in.
That's 6 punks and only 1 gun between you by my count.
Damn!
Who the fuck are you?
It was you guys in charge. I'm sure Kawana would have had this whole thing solved a long time ago. Well, then again, I suppose I do have to give you credit for how fast you made it here.
That was my gun, asshole!
Who's the one giving the orders? You may as well just level with me. You guys are RK's bottom rung, right?
It sounds like you must know Kawana. Well, I guess we're not gonna be leaving here empty-handed after all. Come on! We're taking this guy in, boys! Fuck him up!
Come on!
We're like half health. That ain't good. And we have no edicts. Oh god, what the fuck did I just do there? Hold up, I want to check just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I'm on normal. God damn it. Ichikawa. Come on. Oh god, it hits health, it's almost down. Yes. Oh god. Come on. Nickel. Oh God. Bitch. You did that all on. Hey Seals, how you doing? Sorry, I just saw that message. Fuck.
Who sent you here?
The order came from the head honchos in RK.
You mean Soma?
Not that high up. It was one of the bosses. There's a bunch of them.
What did they tell you to do once you found Kuwana?
They just said to catch him. Well, they also made it very clear not to kill him. Like we'd pulled the trigger. We never even heard what our cut was.
Just another useless grunt. Tell me, gentlemen, how would you feel if you found out you were just pawns in public security's game?
We're playing what game now?
I suggest you quit RK while you can. Go tell your buddies, get them out too. Otherwise, they'll keep you in the dark, use you and toss you aside. And then, you'll end up in a ditch there's no crawling out of.
Yeah.
Yes?
Pardon me. You would be Reiko Kusamoto, correct?
Sir, it's a little late for this. And how'd you get in here in the first place? I've expressly forbid having visitors.
Calm now. I'm a coordinator with the National Police Bureau, but I'm sure you're familiar with my Division of Public Security. Bondo is my name, ma'am.
Are you now? Well, I'm afraid coordinator is rather vague.
I have a more public-facing title as well, of course. But I'm trying to be discreet here, so let's not get bogged down with minor details. It's in our best interests. I'm afraid that won't help. I've already seen to that.
What is this?
There's a question I need answered with some urgency, Kusamoto-san. It concerns the disappearance of a certain individual.
Huh.
About 5 years ago, a man vanished off the streets of Kamurocho. I'm sure you'll recognize him. A former classmate of Mitsuru-kun here, Shinya Kawai. I believe there are things you might know. I can say that with some level of certainty, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's bad. And we are now in chapter 11. That took me 3 hours. Well, that took me like 2 hours and 24 minutes. Which is not bad.
A shadow looms over Yakami
That,
and Kuwana.
that like,
Japan's
cutscene
National
of their fighting was
Intelligence Agency, Public
hilarious.
Security fixes its gaze on Reiko Kusamoto of the Ministry of Health. 5 years ago, Kuwana prompted her to take revenge on Shinya Kawai for pushing her son to the brink. Secrets can only lie dormant so long, and upon their waking, chaos ensues.
Yeah. Chaos is gonna be in there. I need to start doing stuff for the school diaries. I would love to find out about the professor. We're probably going to do 4 videos of that if it allows me to, because I really, really need to do. A few days later. Oh,
You've done it
fuck!
again, Tsukumo. Can't believe you found it.
I figured Mitsuru Kusamoto would be in one of the better hospitals around the health ministry. That narrowed it down to just a few locations. Then I pinpointed the exact one through sheer determination.
And that led you to Toto University Hospital. So Mitsuru is still lying in a coma there?
Yep. Reiko Kusamoto has been visiting her son every night for the past 13 years, even after she became vice minister. If you gentlemen want to meet her in person, that would be your best chance.
But Yagami, you seriously think you can convince Reiko Kusamoto to turn herself in?
Well, I'm gonna try at least.
She's at the top of the food chain. If it comes out that she committed murder, the whole country's gonna lose it.
If they hadn't tried to hide it, nobody else would have needed to pay for it. Like Sawa-sensei.
Yeah. You're right.
And if she confesses to killing Kawai, public security will run out of reasons to keep defending RK. So in theory, that should free up the police to pursue Soma about Sawa-sensei.
Totally agree with you there.
But Kawana-san's against that, right? Didn't he say he wouldn't let her turn herself in?
Yeah. That's why he's not in the loop on this.
So, you're just gonna show up? You do know she's probably surrounded by public security at all times, don't you?
Just means we gotta be prepared for that. Like the professional detectives we are.
Prepared? How?
I don't think we're gonna get school story done.
Just leave it to us.
I love the school diaries.
I gotta go get ready. Let's meet
I
at
need to
Tokyo
get
University
working on,
Hospital.
but goddamn, were they so long.
Got it.
We'll
See
never
ya.
know who the professor is unless I continue
So what do you
on
need
after
from
this.
me in this, Yagami?
You got any old acquaintances in RK? Think
But
you
it would
can
not
find
make
out where
much
Soma
sense
and
once we
Akutsu
got
are?
the main story
You
done.
forget who you're talking to? Why wouldn't I be able to cover that? I knew a few ex-Tojo guys who go in and out of RK on the regular.
Thanks. But watch your back. If they find out you're spying on them, they won't like it.
I'll be ready, like the professional ex-Yakuza I am. See ya.
He's rough around the edges, but in the end, he comes through.
Yeah. Turns out he's got extra time on his hands.
Why don't you hire him at your office, Yagami-shi?
I'll talk about that with Kaito-san once he recovers. Anyway, sorry Tsukumo, but we have to take Sugiura from you again.
Why start apologizing now? It's all good. We'll talk again soon.
I should head back to Toto Universal and convince Reiko Kusamoto to turn herself in. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it here. Because we're in chapter 11, which means next video will be in chapter 11. And if I remember correctly, we have about 3 videos left for Doom Eternal. What I'm thinking is, what I'll probably do is do 2 Doom Eternals. And then, well, actually, if I do Doom Eternal, then chapter 11, Doom Eternal, and then chapter 12, then Doom Eternal, I'll be done with all those, and I'll get done with them at the same time. It means I can work on other games, which I think would be good, because I can actually do it that way, because I can start on 2 new games. That actually works out perfectly if I do it that way. Because there's, because if I remember correctly, Doom Eternal has, Doom Eternal had, because right now, in Doom Eternal, we have, I do not care about the Explore shit. If we're on Nurkval, then we'll need to do Nurkval Part 2, Urdak, and Final Sin. What I'm thinking of doing in Nurkval and Nurkval Part 2, because of the fact they're going to probably be in hand-to-hand, I'm going to be still in the same level, probably. So that's why I'm saying we'll have 3 of that, we'll have 2 of this, and we'll be done and over with. But that also depends on how long Nurkval is. I need to know how long that is. That's the issue. And anyway, I'm in it here. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, please shoot like button in face, comment, subscribe, share with friends and family. Just let your family know I do post a lot of my videos. Also, if you do subscribe, please turn that notification bell icon on to get notified when I upload a video or go live. I usually go live. For people on Twitch, drop me a follow. It's free easy. You don't have to do crap. I chill, play video games. Overall, just have fun. Seals and Gothi, thanks for showing up and everything. I know, Seals, you probably got here late and everything. And I'm sorry. But I'll talk to you and I'll talk to Gothi hopefully tomorrow if y'all are in VC. But yeah. I need to see how long Nurkval and Nurkval Part 2 is. And figure out how I'm going to deal with it. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.